Okay. What? Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Oh, can't go away a bit. Hi, everyone. Oh. Was the music too loud? Lower it a little bit. Hello. Hi. It's me, Yuuki. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was having some technical difficulties. But we're here. We're here. I'm here. How everyone is your shrimp loving ghosty Yuuki. Today we will be playing the video part. We played the demo of this game like 2 months ago, and I'm so happy they reached out to me again, and they gave me the full game. Like, are you interested in playing the full game as well? And I'm like, yes, I want to play a full game. So thank you again, Dragon Roll Studio, for letting Yuuki play the game today. Today's a full release of the game, so please make sure to check the game out. I pinned it on the thingy over there. I pinned it on chat. On YouTube, you can see it on the description as well. Yeah, I'm so excited to play today. Today's stream is also powered by ADVANCEDgg. This will never end. But this stream is also powered by ADVANCEDgg. Use code YuukiBalls10 for 10% off on your ADVANCEDgg purchase. I actually have my ADVANCEDgg right now. I have peach mango flavor right now. To keep me hydrated. We're gonna read a lot. This is a visual novel, so we will be reading a lot. Please also go check out. Since I'll be reading a lot, my lips might be dry from all the yapping. So, to keep your lips soft and moist, go check out Vtuber. Yuuki has his own product. No, not my own product, but Yuuki is partnered with them to give you the ghost cake. It's strawberry plus cake batter moisturizer. So please go check that out. Pre-orders are open from May 18 to May 24. So please go check them out. And use code YuukiBalls. You get 5% off. It also helps Yuuki if whenever you buy something and you use the code YuukiBalls, I also get something. I also get commissions, so that's also a big help. So thank you. thank you. Kawaii cuties! Lurkies and joke. What did the kitten say during a breakup? Let's just pause this relationship for meow. Thank you, Kawaii cuties. Also, hi everyone. Hi, Tarek. Hi. Hi, guys, and hi, Rage. Who else is here? Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone in YouTube as well. A person who cares. There's a person who cares? I ain't got an idea what's happening, but I got spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Will you share your spaghetti? Well, welcome in. Oh man, okay. Let's do this. Let's go and play the game, because this is such an interesting game. We played the demo, so we know the first hour of what's gonna happen. But, I don't know, I'm still excited. For what's gonna happen. Can I go small? This is good. This is a good spot for Yuuki. I think it's a good spot for Yuuki. Also, this is the BGM for the BGM I'm using right now is actually the music in the game. It's so good. Oh man, that was the first impression of the game when I played the demo last time. The music is so good. Music bangers. But let's go. Wait, let's get. I want to see chat, or else I won't be able to see chat. Okay, I got you on my phone. Chat. I can see you. Okay. Let's do this. Press any button. Oh wait, is my load game here? No, my load game is not here. Do. Do we have? What do we have? I think we're good. New game. This game contains sequences of flashing lights. You can disable the effect in the options menu. I think we're good. We're good. Chapter 1. Old friends. Is this new? Wait, this is new. Priest, here's my last healing spell. I ran out of mana. I appreciate it, friend. Sorry for my blunder back there. Don't worry, we can't win this fight without you anyway. Is this Slime Queen? I know! Their music is always so good. Wait, is my stream good? Am I lagging? I hope not. Oh man. Don't worry, we can fight. We can win this fight without you anyway. Hey guys, I know it's important to harness the power of the power of friendship and all, but can you give me a hand here, lady? It's fine. I can hold it a while longer on my own. Wish. The archer and the warrior desperately fend off the attacks of the gigantic creature in front of them. Finally, back in formation. Come on, we have to use that before it starts attacking again. Indeed, it will be a waste not to use it here. Can you see the slime? It's so cute though. Alright, let me start the ritual. Faster! Can't you see the size of that thing? Calm down, friend. I'm here to protect us. It's ready! Unleash it! The party gives the warrior some space. She raises her sword and fixes her stance. They all hold their breath. The magic circle shines and its power encircles the warrior. Be gone, Queen Slime! By the powers bestowed upon me, I shall banish you to the dark world. X Omni Slash! Oh, it's one! Oh my gosh. Hi, Jacob! Welcome in. Ah, shit. It crashed again. That's the third time in a row now. I almost know the whole dialogue by heart already. Why did this bug have to happen at the end of such a long cutscene? I pushed myself away from the computer. Oh, thank you for the hi, thank you. I pushed myself away from the computer. It's well past 10 o'clock. Hi, Romeo Lives! OMG, welcome back. Also, I was shocked. The first scene was different. It was like, oh. I've never seen that scene before. That's cool. Also, they're already liking the music already. They're already liking the music already. We're vibing already. Well, I guess I'll quit for now. I lean on the back of my chair and sigh. Although there's not a single cell in my body doubting that I love developing games, at times like this, I honestly find myself wondering if programming was the right career choice. Makes no sense. I didn't even touch this part of the code. I scowl at the screen. Thank you for sharing, please. Thank you. Healing Quest was supposed to be a simple RPG that our indie studio started 6 months ago. It's an original take on a classic genre that scratches the itch for a good old times. I'm always gonna have a soft spot for retro style music in today's age. Yeah, I know! Letting my arms drop beside the chair, I conclude that it's time to wrap up the remote work for today. I wanted to fix the bug now because tomorrow will be a busy day at the studio. We'll meet the new artists who've been hired to work on Healing Quest, and just to show how small we are, they appointed me a programmer as a new artist guide for the first few months. I have no idea of who they are though. Didn't even have time to skim through their resume. Hopefully, they're patient enough to tolerate my humor, or rather, the lack of it. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Huh? I reach for my cell phone and spot a new message from an old friend. Barbara? Boy, I haven't seen her in a while. Hey, Wen, how's your lame ass doing? Very flat for sitting all day, every day. And you? What color is your hair nowadays? I'll think of an habit. When I find out, I'm just starting a new Castles and Champions campaign and was wondering if you wanted to play too. I'm at work, just wanted to say hi, Kent. It's okay, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Good luck with work, you got this. Castles and Champions? That sure brings me back. Been a while since I last played tabletop RPG. Barbara is actually an excellent game master. I used to spend the entire afternoons trying to escape her twisted plots. Good times. Good times. I start typing out an answer. Sure, sounds fine. Cool, the first session will be on Saturday 3 PM at my place. Awesome, got it. I set my phone down for a moment, but after some pondering, I pick up again. So, what have you been up to? Oh, you wanna know? I've been learning tarot. Tarot, huh? Figures, you've always been into mystic stuff. Did you find a mysterious book containing a deck of magic cards and accidentally unleash its power onto the world? Oh my, OMG. How did you know? Anyway, shall I give you a rundown? Well... Barbara is recording a voice message. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. Some people said it was unrealistic how quickly they scheduled the TTRPG session. That's true! It should be... Realistically, they're gonna be like, are you free? Are you free this weekend? And they're gonna be like, I have work that day. I'll be like, okay, how about next weekend? That's how it usually goes. Oh man, I guess I have no choice but to press play. First of all, tarot reading is usually seen as a form of divination, a way of predicting the future, but actually, it's more about looking deeply in the present in order to understand it. That sounds less occult than I expected. So there are 22 major arcana and 56 major arcana, making it a total of 78 cards. The minor arcana have 4 seats, just like a deck of playing cards. Actually, it seems like a tarot card were originally used to play games. Should we? Oh no, there's a lot of new people. We should do the tutorial time. Nope, enlighten me. Which one do you want to know about? The clubs. Very well. Let's talk about the suit of clubs. It's associated with the element of fire and with creative energy. So it's like that spark that initiates everything. Inspiration, passion, the sudden impulse to propel you forward. So I guess that means nothing like impetus? What's that? Which one do you want to know about? Damage. Alright, damage. As you may expect, it has to do with wealth, but it's not really about money per se. Think worldly mundane. Humans can't just live off ideals, right? As such, its element is earth. You know how to order to harvest crops. You gotta work the field consistently every day. It's about that sort of steady effort. Oh, steadiness. Heart. Of course, there's a suit of heart, which is also known as cups. A chalice filled with water, if you will, which is the element it represents. It's about those shapeless feelings that run as deep as the ocean, the bonds between people. Basically, these suits tell you to open your heart and face your emotions. Heart is equal emotions. Hi, Scylla! Thank you for shipping. Thank you. Which one? The spades. So there is spades, the coldest of the suits. The chilling blade of a sword. This one is associated with the wind. Hello, what are you doing? We're checking out this new game called Pivot of Heart. Think of Pivot. Well, think of Stretchies as well. Wait. Oh. No, wait. I lost track. This one is associated with wind. It represents reason, knowledge, truth, and since you can't cross blades on your own, it's also about dialogue. It's logic. Okay, logic. I can remember this. I promise. So wait. Spades is logic. Heart is emotion. The diamond. Earth. I forgot. I forgot to. And then the clouds is a passion to move forward. For a moment, I wonder if Barbara is gonna send another voice memo, but wait, I see she's typing now. So now, ask the cards a question. Okay, how could I solve the queen slime bug? Deep stuff, man, but fine. I'll draw a random card for you. Even though I don't believe in this stuff, my heart skips a beat in anticipation for an answer from beyond. And it's the Three of Cups. Interesting. Wow, okay, what does that mean? Good question. I haven't gotten that far in my studies yet. I look away from the screen for a moment to stare at the imaginary camera that would capture my exasperated expression. I see. What? No biting comeback? You must be really tired. Why'd you offer me a reading, then quack? Quack. Pray for mercy. Despite how tired I am, I let out a small chuckle even as I rubbed my forehead in pain at the lame pun. It's been a while since we had this sort of back and forth. I'll get back at you on Saturday. Be ready for some high-level comical exchanges. Roger, have a good night. I finally leave my phone on the desk and lean once more on the back of my chair. Magical card reading aside, playing an RPG would be a great change of pace. I've been too focused on work. Last time I hung out with friends was months ago. In fact, how long was it been? I can't read. In fact, how long has it been since Barbara and I became friends? 5? 7? What, 10 years now? I can't believe it is that long ago. I slide back to my computer and start browsing social network for some long-forgotten high school pictures. It takes me a while, but soon a photo comes up on the screen. Ah, yep, that's me, Barbara. That's me, Barbara, and some other people from apparently a very long time ago. It's really funny how Barbara and I still talk to each other after all that time. They're so cute, look at them. I guess we kept sharing the same nerdy interests, such as tabletop RPGs. The other two, however... Yeah, there are some people I haven't talked to in a very, very long time. God, I'm getting old. Oh man, that's so true. That's so real. I turned off the computer and proceed with my daily pre-bed routine of brushing my teeth, putting on pajamas, and contemplating the emptiness of life. 10 minutes later, I'm lying face down and trying really hard not to think about the damn bug in Healing Quest. I'm making the effort to think about the upcoming campaign instead. That's when I wonder, how else did she invite... Who else did she invite to the table? Would there be anyone I know? Dun dun dun! Nah, even if there were, it's been so long that they're probably different people altogether. We were all just a bunch of stupid kids. And some things are better left in the past anyway. But I guess things could have gone differently. Was there even a right choice back then? It's a flashback. I was even more exhausted than I am right now, as if all my mana had been running on fumes for a long time. Head pounding, legs numbing, stomach growling, but I barely felt any of it. My thoughts kept going back and forth between solving the mad problem in front of me and figuring out how much time I had left. Finish this worksheet, drop by the library, return the books that were due today, borrow the other one, and then rush to meet Nina. Shit, I'm already late. I have to get going now. The worksheet will just have to remain incomplete. I ran my books and pencil case into my backpack and quickly zipped it up. I'm ready to get up from my desk when the classroom door suddenly opens. Hi, old friend. It's an old friend. When? Yes, am I covering her? I hope not. I hope I'm not covering her. I'm not really sure how exactly it happened. I guess my keychain got stuck on something as I tried to sling my backpack over my shoulder. Wait, let me move. Okay, let me move a little bit. Okay, is it good? I moved a little bit. I don't want to cover her. This good. This good. This good. Okay. Where is it? What? Or maybe I just lost my balance from being caught off guard. Wait, okay, we're good. All I know is the next second I'm on the floor and my bag's contents have spilled all over. Worksheets, textbooks, binders, pencils, and a set of dice. Ah, crap. In a daze, I leaned forward and began my... I can't... What can I read? I leaned forward and began gathering my scattered items. Wait, are you okay? I look up to see my old friend's hand extended towards me. Considering how mad she got last time we talked, the gesture is definitely a surprise. Yeah, of course, I just tripped. Hesitantly, I accept her hand, but the moment I put my weight on my left foot, I stagger and almost fall back down. Thankfully, she firmly gripped my elbows, keeping me steady. I forgot how strong she was. Yeah, she's strong. I guess my foot fell asleep. Sorry, I'll just... Jeez, when her voice comes out startlingly loud, resounding through the empty classroom. You have to take care of yourself. I wince at her words, but can't bring myself to say anything back. My head hurts. She's hungry. I'm hungry. It feels like 1,000 needles are pricking my leg from every angle. And now my friend's strengthening grip on my elbows makes me aware of a new, unfamiliar pain spreading from my neck to the tips of my fingers. I'm doing my best. My voice comes out no more than a whisper, and I'm not sure if she even heard me. Perhaps that's for the best. Still, she pulls me up once again. Can you stand? Tap my foot on the floor a few times, making sure it responds to the stimulus. Yeah. Sighing in relief, she lets go of me and crouches down to pick up some of my fallen books. I bend down and follow suit, gathering the worksheets that flew all over. After a few moments of awkward silence, she speaks up. By the way, I'm sorry I snapped at you yesterday. That was unexpected. What? Who farted? Who farted? Revenge! It's okay, really. We're cool. The clock ticking feels louder by the minute, and the new wave of anxiety reminds me to hurry to my after-school commitment. My friend moves farther away to pick up the dice that scattered across the classroom. The dice. Another reminder of an unfulfilled promise. Well, they sure landed far. If we were playing with Barbara, these rolls would all count as ones. I chuckle at that. You're right. She's strict about that, but has no qualms about chucking dice at people. You're right about that. Oh look, a natural 20. The atmosphere surrounding us suddenly feels a lot less heavy. Lucky me. She picks up the die and brings it back to me, a look of resolve on her face. It's been a while. Think you'll be able to make it today? I gulp. I try to look away from her steady gaze, and my eyes land on the clock. The ticking is so loud now, I can't even hear my thoughts. I take the die back and shut it in its box, effectively turning away from her as I answer. I don't think so. Really? Again? Yeah, sorry. Someone's waiting for me. I can't be late. I'm already late. I can't afford to waste any more time. I finally zip up my bag and lurch towards the door. But a hand grips my wrist and holds me in place. I just wanted to know if there's anything wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. There's a lot wrong, actually. For one, when did I start feeling so guilty just talking to one of my best friends? Are you sure? Because I've actually been trying to talk to you for weeks, you know. Ouch, she was right. I knew she was, but still. Ooh, this choice again. Wait, let me drink water. Let me drink water. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll stand my ground. Yeah, we'll stand our ground. Yeah, I know my priorities and I'm determined to stick to them. I burped. Dropping the ball was not an option. I was sure... Wait, I didn't... Wait, was that my tummy? Did I hear my tummy? Dropping the ball was not an option. I was sure that my steady effort would eventually pay off. Look, today really is no good. It doesn't seem satisfied, so I add, we can talk tomorrow, okay? After classes. Tomorrow I have rehearsals, remember? Alas, that was not an option. Oh man! Blame it on the exams. We were in our third year of high school after all. College entrance exams were always looming over us. You know how it is. Finals are around the corner. Not to mention all the admissions tests. I really have to focus on studying right now. I was sure it would work, logically speaking. This was the best answer. It's the same thing you told me the last 2 times. Or so I thought. Oh man! Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who followed? But thank you. Thank you for the follow. I reminded myself of the very reason why I was in a rush. Nina. That was the impetus necessary to... Oh, yeah, I forgot that was the right answer. It was me. I thought I was already following. No worries. Thank you. Sorry, I'll catch you later. I twist my wrist, pulling away from her grip, and head for the door. Surely this will have consequences, but my mind is elsewhere right now. However, she's much more agile than me and quickly circles around, blocking my way. You're never really here anymore. Ouch. It'll only be a couple of minutes. Can you spare that much? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah. In the end, when I thought about how she must have felt, I knew I had to give in. You didn't leave me hanging on thought. But I'm glad we can finally talk. Yay! My friend stares intently into my eyes before asking, has anything happened to Nina? Was it that obvious? No, she's fine. In fact, if everything's fine, why have you and I been talking less and less to each other? Ouch again. She had a good point. We and Barbara used to hang out every other day. But things weren't so simple. If only I could explain it. It's just... Well, I stuttered. My friend stared at me anxiously while she really wanted me to say something. The right something. It's our only choice. In the end, I had no idea what she wanted me to say, and I didn't want to let anyone down. I tried to smile and sound as confident as I could, despite the burning doubts consuming me from the inside. I could feel her expectations being thrown out as she sighed in disappointment. Aww, I hope you'd at least be honest with me. So true. In the end, the past cannot be changed. I was too young to even understand the situation I was in. Aww. My talent. OMG, this is my favorite one. It's my favorite bank from music. Another day of work. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I've been waiting for this. Okay, I've been pretty burned out lately, but these home office days help improve my mood. That and the news of the new tabletop RPG campaign starting this weekend. Anyway, our studio is quite small and young-lived. After a few attempts at making mobile games, we managed to release a successful one that keeps us running nowadays. It was a very compelling clicker game about bunnies. Bunnies! Even I had to stop myself from playing it after 2 months of intense bunny civilization grinding. Anyway, now that we have some money to spare, we're able to invest our time and effort into games with more creative freedom. And so, Healing Quest came into being. Yay! Good morning, Wen. Oh, hey, morning, Bia. Yo! Yo, and my dude, have you heard? Heard what? I figure it's fine to have a little chat before diving right into work. The new hire, they're coming in today, right? Yep, I don't know anything about them though. Anna from the RT was raving about it. It will definitely be a load off her back to have one more person on board. Yeah, but that's not all. Seems like she's been following their work for quite a while. Oh, you're in the know. Give me the deets. Augusto slides his chair over to our side of the desk. Is it a girl? Is she cute? He's so real for that. Thank you for shrimps. Why did it hurt to shrimp? Shrimp. Leah gives him a knowing look inside. All I know is that their work is, and I quote, nostalgic, but also so alive. Just what we need. So try not to scare them away, alright? Me? I'm so friendly though. When's the one who should watch a scowl? So cold. I'm in power saving mode. It's so true. Oh, yeah, we got more cards. That said, I unintentionally cracked a smile at the programming team's morning banter. Makes me feel like some of my worries are not that bad after all. However, one glance at the glitch screen of Healing Quest brings me back to the harsh reality of work. Hey Wen, I just found another bug. I feel my veins switching on my forehead. Is it game breaking? Cause I'm still working on that Queen Slime crash. No, it's just some minor physics quirks. I'll put it on the backlog. I struggle not to look at the whiteboard with the backlog cards. Every time I glance at that pile of work, I feel my heart skipping a beat as my colleagues return to their desk. I'll whisper to myself, focus, man, focus. I spent some time tracking down the Queen Slime bug. Before I knew it, it's already time for the meeting with the new artist. I'm expected to greet them at room 3, if I recall clearly. Hey lad, take a seat. Kawa should be here shortly. I do as I'm told. As soon as I land my butt on the chair, the product manager starts with his usual talk. It's so nice that we're expanding our team. We can finally make bigger games with more passion, more energy. Remember how it was when we started, right, Wen? You've been here since the beginning after all. I feel like I had this conversation 10 times already. Yeah, sure, hard times. I remember when... Two short knocks on the door interrupt me. It was a newcomer. Thank God I like him already. The slim and tall guy walks into the room. His stylish look gives him strong designer vibes. Hey Kawa, welcome. Have a seat as well. This is Under Wen Shan, but we all call him Wen. He's our lead programmer and one of our oldest employees around. Oh hey, excuse me. He approaches me and extends his hand. After giving me a firm handshake, he says, nice to meet you, Wen. I heard you're gonna show me around the studio today. Is that right? Yeah. Should I show him my dark humor right off the bat or put on a happy face? Put on a happy face. Nice to meet you too. And sure, I'll show you around. Feel free to ask me anything. Things can be overwhelming at first. Oh cool, thank you. Yay! Here's some advice. The blue chairs are the oldest, so avoid them for your back's sake. Hey, all our chairs are top quality. Chico protests and the sudden movement makes the back of his chair propel forward. It's funny. I'll keep an eye out. We talk about some boring office stuff, and 10 minutes later, I'm touring him into our workplace. And this here is our visual management board. I feel like a piercing pain in my chest. I failed to avoid looking at the backlog task list. Now that's a long backlog. A second pain crosses through my veins. I visibly flinch. Yeah, I suppose. I quickly take him to the artist section to avoid further questioning. And last but not least, this is where you'll be working. Anna and Beto will be your teammates. The artist section consists of 2 joint desks where 2 pairs of people can sit across each other. Anna and Beto were bent over their drawing tablets. They stop to stretch and exchange greetings with their new lead artist. Oh, before I knew it, they're already discussing Healing Quest art style. Oh my gosh, the pixel art in this game is so cute. It's so heartwarming and nostalgic. I remember staring at the screen for hours when playing my favorite RPGs to try and reproduce the characters and monster sprites pixel by pixel on the computer. Anna and Better chuckled along with Kawa as they exchanged stories about their career's origins. I see that as my cue to end the tour and swiftly leave them talking. I go back to my desk to squeeze in some work before the next meeting. Bam, bam, bam. As I go about the other meetings of the day, I keep seeing the artist talking and laughing warmly. I'm very impressed by how fast Kawa befriended them, considering he's effectively their new boss. It's not that simple to start hierarchically bound relationships like that. Maybe he just makes people feel comfortable around him. I guess we'll find out. Oh, May 11. Home sweet home, or something like that. These days have been so hectic I barely had time to clean my place. It's gotten to a point where queen slime might sprout out of a corner. I shudder at that thought and begin picking up and folding some shirts. I need to burp. Wait. I need to burp. I'll burp. I pull open the drawer to stuff them into, but realize it's already overflowing with haphazardly thrown in pieces of clothing. Man, when did it get this bad? Am I becoming a workaholic? Sighing, I kneel down and start pulling out the messy shirts to fold them properly. Just think of this as Tetris when you'll be done in no time. Tetris. I love Tetris. This takes me back. I hold an old t-shirt in front of me. The washed out image of the group of armor-clad heroes from my favorite cartoon as a kid fills me with nostalgia. It was my birthday gift from my high school days. No, we gotta reminisce. Yeah, it's part of cleaning up. Reminiscing is part of cleaning up. If I'm not mistaken, the day I got this, I moved over to the PC and quickly looked for the old photo I had uncovered the other day. Yep, I got the shirt from her that day. I haven't worn it in forever, but the attachment still lingers, despite the fact that it's been years since we last talked. Barbara, who's trying really hard to put cat ears on my head back then, on the other hand, keeps popping up and dragging me into human interaction to this day. I suppose I'm grateful to her, since I do tend to not seek out other people too often. I'm kind of guy who stays in his lane. I'm told that's why I'm single now, but I did have a girlfriend back then. To this day, I'm not sure how it all started, or why it ended. All I have left are a few fond memories and a nagging sense of failure. No! I was supposed to be cleaning my room and getting some sleep, so why am I taking a stroll down memory lane all of a sudden? I get up and start folding clothes again. There's no need to get all wistful now. Now of all times. Besides, the RPG session is coming up. It's not like my days of hanging out with friends are in the past. We get more cards! Yippee! That's right, I hope the new RPG campaign is just the beginning. I miss having fun with people. Yesterday's cheerful chatter about the game sparks echoes in my mind. I bet someone sociable like Kawa has no problem keeping up with a bunch of people. I grumbled to myself as I shut the drawer, now only slightly less messy than before, and decide this is enough for today. Time to get some sleep. We eat. May 13th. It's been one hell of a week, but thanks to Kawa, we've made significant progress with the visual aspects of the game. Well, it's finally Friday. Time to go home and get some rest. I start packing my things. Where do you think you're going? Home? No way! It's Friday! We're gonna hit the bar. We're gonna welcome Kawa into the team. Make him feel at home. I look around the office and there's an energetic group gathered around Kawa. He seems to be getting along with everyone already. I don't think me being there will make any difference. Come on, man, we haven't had a drink in so long. I'll meet you there. I just gotta get my stuff. Okay, don't run away. We're gonna run away. Just kidding. He seems satisfied and I'm left alone. As I finish shoving everything into my backpack, I realize I haven't washed my mug yet. I try to sneak past the group to get the small office kitchen. Makawa notices. I smile sheepishly. I see you at the bar? No escaping now. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna wash this. I guess I'm going to the happy hour. Could actually be nice to have a chat with Kawa. He was a big help this week and had some cool ideas. But I doubt I get a moment of his time. We're going! Yippee! Ta-da! I like this one too. I love this music too. Yep, as expected. As I sip on some beer, most of the team is hanging around Kawa, asking him all sorts of questions, laughing and refilling his glass. He blends in just fine. Yo, Kawa! You were the art director at Nap Time Scare, right? Yeah, the team was amazing there too. The animations were so well done. I was impressed. Awesome, do you know Zip? Zip? He's like my bro. Ah yeah, I remember he was super into that robot anime. Yeah, that guy never changes. Did he make you listen to all his series? Charismatic people really are something else. I was one of the people who started building our studio, but despite the seniority, I have a hard time talking to a lot of people in the office. Even though I know the project and the show they're talking about, it doesn't feel right to join in. I'd love to get my mind off the endless backlog though. Grumble. I'm also starting to get hungry, not gonna lie. I usually eat dinner before stream, but today I had a late brunch. I was a little bit full, but now I'm starting to get hungry. And they're gonna talk about food, which is gonna make me even more hungry. I was so focused today, I forgot about my afternoon snack. I reached for the plastic menu next to Gusto. Haha, and remember that game jam when Anna fell asleep on a keyboard and typed like 1,000 lines of Z. Oh yeah, and the not chorito thing. Oh my god, how could I forget that? I have an I have an understanding of the inside jokes they were mentioning, but Kawa has no idea what they're talking about. I glanced at him, trying to learn how an extrovert deals with these situations. To my surprise, he's just holding his empty glass and awkwardly laughing a little. Everyone's doing gross and reminiscing at that moment. Should I reach out? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Leaving the menu in the air slightly, I try to catch his attention. Hey Kawa, want some food? He brightens as soon as he hears that. Looking relieved, he sneaked out of his seat and joins my side of the table. The rest of the team is still fired up about whatever happened at the game jam 2 years ago. Thanks man, I was getting hungry. Yay! Zabe, I'm pretty weak with alcohol, so I gotta eat. Wanna share some fries? Oh yes, though I'm craving some fried polenta. Oh, they have the thingy up here. Cornmeal, often served fried, is popular finger food. Yay! That's even better. Last time I ordered polenta instead of fries, my pals berated me for it. This guy's alright. He calls out of the waiter in a friendly voice. Excuse me, chief. Could we have a big portion of fried polenta? And he glances at the empty bottle on the table and then looks at me awaiting approval. I nod. And another beer, please. Sure thing. Hal leans back on his chair and places his phone on the table. I can't help but notice something familiar about the strap hanging from it. It's a helmet shaped like a dragon's head. Could it be? Hey, is that from Warriors of the Horoscope? This? Hal picks up the phone and lets the strap hang between us, showing off the detailed charm attached to it. Sure is. I'm a huge fan, even now. Really? Me too. Hal rolls a little helmet between his fingers. Yeah, this guy was my hero growing up. He always had everyone's back. Yeah, he was cooler than the main guy anyway. That's what I always say. You know, that arc when suddenly a beer bottle and a tray of fried polenta appears in front of us. Here you go. Thanks. Kyle fills up our glass and holds his up with a smile. The childhood obsessions we can't outgrow. We make games after all. Gotta keep your inner kid alive. So true. We clink our glasses together and cheers. Lightly hit them against the edge of the bottle and drink. Huh, is this the same cheap beer I was having before, but somehow it tastes nicer. Yeah, alcohol tastes nicer when you drink with someone. So true, so true. We both reach for the sticks of polenta and shove them into her mouth, munching hungrily. It sure has been a while since I had this. I can't help mumbling with my mouth full. A polenta was a good call. Howard closes his eyes and nods enthusiastically, savoring the taste. Right? I just can't help myself. I keep grabbing more polenta and washing it down with beer in an endless cycle, interrupted only by my need to talk about my favorite cartoon. We keep on discussing what was the most intense battle, the craziest moves, some questionable adaptations. I'm surprised at how easy this is. I'm kind of having a great time. By the way, I have no idea what time it is now. Yo man, what you doing? I realize I'm standing up precariously, balancing myself on one leg while undulating my arms like wings, imitating the Swan Warrior's signature move. All the time while holding my cup of beer. It's not that bad though. Kyle is striding an equally dramatic pose. Eyes closed, stance wide, and one fist thrown up in the air. At least he hasn't lost his shirt like an accurate reenactment of the dragon attack with a quack. We're just having an important conversation. I tried to regain my balance. I don't see you like this often. Come on, man. I need your help. He grabs my wrist and drags me to the bar. Oh well, maybe I'll order more polenta at the counter. It sure is crowded in here, though. Augusto places me next to the TV and puts something in my hand. He takes a couple of steps away and starts waving his hands in the air from side to side. A familiar tacky melody reaches my ears. I squint to see if what's on the old CRT TV will give me any hints as to what's going on. Oh no. At the same time as my brain processes that the words on the screen are lyrics, I realize I'm holding a microphone. It's that song. That one song you can't escape from if you step into a karaoke in this country. The one people sing loudly, drunkenly, cathartically. Is it that relatable? The guy in the song talks about his fear of surrendering, his attempts to deny his love and hide it away, but knows it's all for nothing, cause in the end, he can't lie to his heart, and all he wants is to be loved back. Yeah, that one pretty typical Tanejo stuff. A musical genre originated in Brazil countryside. As I muse about the cheesy lyrics, I notice something on the screen. The words, they're changing color! The intro was ended and the whole bar is staring at me expecting a sincere performance. Shit! I look around like a deer in the headlights. I can't sing in public, let alone this lame song. I think about dashing off, but the bar is crowded and the mic is in my hands. I don't know what to do with it, and the lame melody keeps on playing it, and I want to die, and I feel a hand on my shoulder, and suddenly actual lyrics reach my ears. I'm afraid of giving you a heart. Well, this definitely isn't me singing. Hey, Kawa! He's grabbed the other mic and taken the stage by my side. He struggles a little to join in partway through, but his voice still booms with enthusiasm. He glances at me with a strange smile, a bit embarrassed, but determined to see this through. Yay! Kawa! To think that you'd sacrifice yourself for me like this. I won't let it be in vain. Swallowing my fear, I join him in the chorus and sing with all my energy, regaining the strange confidence I found earlier when chatting with him. Feeling our enthusiasm, the crowd joins in wholeheartedly until the song reaches its long final note and the song of clapping takes over everything. Woohoo! By then, I'm breathing heavily and sweating like hell. Kawa is in a similar state. While still gasping for air, he extends a friendly fist towards me. Haha, thanks! I bump my fist against his. We hand the mic to the next people in line and squeeze through the bar. But not before I send a gusto deadly glare and mouth my plan to destroy him later. I don't think he gets my message. Either way, I'm more eager to feel the outside air than to get my revenge now. That was so cute. I really loved that part. Kawa leans against the wall, painting a little. As soon as he catches his breath, he starts laughing. It's such a light and honest laugh. That sound, combined with the night breeze, makes my flushed face go back to normal. I can't breathe again. Next time, let's sing the opening theme in no unicorn illusion. My pre-programmed answer to this would obviously be no way, but something overrides this, and what comes out of my mouth is... Sure! Let's go! Let's go! I 14th. I'm not sure what woke me up. The persistent headache, the dryness in my throat, or the sunlight shining through the window, as I clearly forgot to close the drapes last night. Sitting up, I noticed a drunk wine was smart enough to leave a glass full of water on my night table. Nice. Good job, drunk wine. I grabbed the glass and gulped it down faster than the beers I had last night. That's right. I embarrassed myself in public singing the lame-ass Tanejo song. The memory makes me want to crawl back under the covers. As some relief sets in front of hydrating myself even slightly, I recall that I wasn't alone then. Right, Kawa backed me up there. That made me lost. That made me... Wait, I can't read. That made it a lot less terrible. I guess it wasn't all bad. He's pretty cool dude, and we got to talk a lot about Warriors of the Horoscope. Wait, I didn't... I bring my hand to my forehead as a new pang of pain hits me along with the memories of reenacting the famous ice attack pose. I guess I really did get carried away. How did I even get home? I vaguely remember stumbling to the bus stop with Kawa's help. But wait, were buses even running? What time was that? And wasn't I the one helping him keep his balance at that point? It's so fuzzy. It was a miracle I didn't miss my stop. As I mentally retraced my steps, I grabbed my phone to check the time. 10:15. And a few messages too. Let's see. Wait, I'm burping. Okay, I'm good. Augusto. Dang, he was doing worse than me. Next. Made it home. Aw, that's cute. Made it home alive, man. Alright, we exchanged numbers. It was how thought I died. Somehow, barely. I think for a moment and add. You? Okay, next. Morning one, rise and shine. Don't be late today, or you will face my wrath. Like hell I would. I do need to get out of bed soon. Though, if I wanna have enough time to eat, shower, and show up to the RPG session looking like a human being. You wish. Better have the fancy onion snack I love waiting for me. Onion snack. I love onion snacks as well. And set. I drag myself out of bed and get ready to face the day. Dun, the day has finally come. Time to smack some evil creatures and eat lots of junk food. OMG, no craving junk food. Today, I'll play castles and champions of Barbarous. Like every good millennial, she still lives with her parents. In her case, it's a very convenient apartment near the subway. It took me only half an hour to get here, which is a miracle in this city. I remember coming here when we were in high school. They often call us over to play Super Blast Bros. Super Blast Bros after class. Looking back, I wish I had spent more time playing with friends than studying. So true. And here I am. Boy, this brings back some memories. I step closer to the gates and type her apartment number into the electronic panel. Pew, pew. A few seconds later, Barbara's familiar voice comes out of a small speaker on the panel. Hello? Is this a place where they're hiring adventurers? Oh man, your cringy attacks are always critical of me. Come up. The gate buzzes and unlocks, allowing me to push it open and walk into the building. I go straight to the elevator and eagerly await for my new adventure. Oh yeah! Hey, long time no see! A green-haired barber meets me at the door. As expected, her hair color is always different from what you remember. Last time it was blue, I think. Green it is, huh? The laugh. Not for too long though. Enjoy while you can. Am I the first one to arrive? Yes, as always, the serious guy. But actually, the other two players arrived while you were coming up. They should be here soon. Oh, that's right. Anyone I know? Only one. Don't worry, it's not your ex. Barbara smirks, but that's such an old story that I don't even care anymore. Good call. For a moment, I feel like I'm being watched. From the corner of my eye, I spot a small furry face popping out behind the turn down the corridor. Kitty! Wait, you guys can see the kitty! Wait. I'm gonna show you kitty. Oh, you guys can see kitty. There you go. You can see kitty. There you go. Kitty! We love kitty. It's a black cat. I didn't remember Barbara having any pets. Oh, is that cat yours? Did you finally make a pact and become a magical girl? Oh man, Madoka Magica? Yes, please. Luna? Oh yeah, Luna, there you are. Don't worry, she's very shy. She probably won't come near us. And I've always been a magical girl. She adds, winking at me. Oh really? I could use a fluffy cat to warm my heart though. Unfortunately, as soon as Luna noticed me looking at her, she jolted back into hiding. No, Luna! So long, little friend. That's when another familiar voice calls from behind me. Hi! Anyone home? I tilt my head Trying to remember, where do I know that voice from? Wait, is that... I turn around to face the person coming into the house. Is that you, Andre? To my surprise, a friend I haven't seen in ages is standing in front of me. Oh my god, Etsuko? It's been so long. It has. I haven't heard from you since high school. I didn't have much time back then. Yeah, right? Oh, she knows. Her tone tells me so. Hey, don't leave me out of the loop here. A flashy guy is standing behind Etsuko. He has a long platinum blonde hair and edgy dark clothes. This is Sigurd. We're in a band together. He sings and I drum. Sigurd. Wow, that's an unusual name. It's a glorious name bestowed only upon those fated to unrivaled victory. Actually, his real name is Ronaldo, but he really likes to be called Sigurd. It is but a lesser name which falls short of my gracefulness. That's right, I remember Etsuko used to play in the band back in high school. Too. So these two are playing Castles and Champions with us. Let me guess, Sigurd, you're gonna be the party's bard, aren't you? Bard? I wanna play a bard? Wait, I can play a bard? Why didn't you tell me earlier, Etsuko? That's definitely the one I'm playing. While both men and Etsuko are Castles and Champions veterans, so bear with me while I walk Sigurd through the basics. I'll leaf through the characters' options in the meantime. If Sigurd's a bard, though, I suppose a tank would be a good choice. If we have support and a tank, it'll be happy as a damn Vtuber. I noticed my mouth full of favorite prize on Yanito snack is getting in the way. I quickly raise an apologetic hand and finish munching them down. Sorry, I meant with a support and attack in the party already. I don't mind being the damage dealer. To me, you're still speaking in tongues, snacks or no snacks. Why did Etsuko tone the gamer jargon down? Sorry. We can't help but glance at each other as we speak at the same time. Guess we were too excited. Tabletop role-playing games are simply TTRPGs. Can be very daunting to newcomers after all. We don't want to overwhelm Sigurd and turn him off. That's fine. I know you're super excited to play my game, as you should. Now, Sigurd, let's start with the basics. Barbara goes on to explain the general premise of TTRPGs. In summary, someone acts as a game master, a mixture of narrator and arbiter, telling the other players what their characters see and hear. Then, these players explain what they want their character to do. The game master narrates what happens after that, and this cycle repeats on and on and on. That's it. It's a fun kind of game because you get to be and do things you never could in real life. Explore worlds of fantasy and adventure. As a gamer and game developer, I really dig this shit. Except, as I said, it's not that simple of a game. Wait. What do I need a perception skill for? That skill measures how good you are at noticing things around you. It comes up a lot when avoiding ambushes, for example. There are almost 20 of these skill things. How will I remember which is used for what? Don't worry, most times you just tell me what you want to do, and I choose the skill you need. The Q&A goes on for a while. Etsuko and I chip in to help Barbara from time to time as well. Being a singer in a power metal band, Sigurd is familiar with fantasy tropes, which helps a lot. Okay, I think I got the gist of it. I trust you guys will help me fill in the gaps. I'll probably understand better as we play. That's right, and you can count on us. Great, now before we move on to character building, which I know you two are way too eager to do, let's discuss the setting and premise of the campaign. I let go of the already half-filled character sheet in front of me, throwing my empty hands in the air to comply with the order to cease and desist. Glancing at Etsuko's character sheet, I realized she was indeed guilty of the same crime as well. Since Sigurd is a newcomer, I think we can hear what kind of game he would like to play. Sounds like a plan. Me? Well, there's this metal song I really like. It's about two kingdoms at war, and all the honors left. Wait, I can't read. Okay, I got this. It's all about two kingdoms at war, and all the horrors left after each battle. How does that sound? Too heavy? Very straightforward and easy to remember. That's a good premise. We can discuss how gruesome we want the world to be. Ooh. Given the initial idea, do you two have anything you want to add? Magic? I'm ready to fulfill my duty as a hero. I want to achieve goals by being cunning, deceptive. Magic. Well, I'll definitely prefer a high fantasy setting. I like magic not to be so rare and forgotten in the story, if that's okay. That's fine, as long as you don't start asking for magic items at every corner turn. Like in the dragon themed campaign we played. I learned my lesson, don't worry. Magic! Nice. I'm ready to get creative in this adventure. I can feel the inspiration surging inside me. As for me, I'm okay with the war being two rival kingdoms, but I think it would be more interesting if there was a twist to it. We don't need to know it from the start, though. A twist? I don't know. I just don't want to be stuck having to serve one side or the other, you know? I want to make my own decisions. As for what kind of decision, I trust you to surprise me, Barbara. No problem. I'm on it. We discuss a few minor details of the setting and then finally get to pick our characters. Well, I have to admit, the concept I had for my character needed a couple of tweaks to fit into the campaign, but I like how it turned out. Same here, since Sigurd is set on being a bard, a support class, I'll go with a good old fighter, a frontline class. Perfect, because I feel like ensuing chaos from afar. I'll be playing a warlock, an edgy spellcaster that made a pact with a patron to gain power and purpose. Great, still we have Flashy Dude, Big Sword Gal, and the Edgelord Magical Boy. Let's go! Hey, as you two have already filled most of our character sheets, you can help me explain the most important bard spell to Sigurd. We spent the last hour of our session finishing our character sheets and reinforcing game rules to Sigurd whenever he's unsure. At the same time, I try my best to lose the title of Edgelord Magical Boy to no avail. My deep knowledge of castles and champions lore is nothing compared to Barbara's shenanigans. Oh man, our Edgelord Magical Boy. Ooh, that was a lot to take in. Now that our characters are done, how do we start playing? Actually, we're not playing anymore today. This is what we call a session 0. Yeah, I told you about this, remember? It's an important session where we agree on our expectations for the campaign. Alright. After all, we just told Barbara about the kind of campaign we want to play. She still has to prepare the first adventure. Makes sense. I guess preparing an adventure must take a lot of time. It does, but it's super worth it. We start gathering our things to go home. It's a shame though. I wanted to talk to Etsuko. I realized that after all these years, I don't have her number anymore. Should I ask for her phone number? Yeah, ask for her phone number. Yeah. Hey Etsuko. Yeah? We haven't talked in so long. Can I, like, message you? I don't think I have her number anymore. Of course, I wanted to just... I wanted to chat with you too. Yuubi! I got my phone and it's a coincides her number. Let me add you. Yo! I quickly sent her a little sticker to save her the trouble. That's a cute one. Hey, kitty! Before the sticker sharing goes on for too long, Barbara calls us to ask to talk about something. Kitty! Up until now, I've been talking to you individually, which is a pain in the ass. How about we start a group chat? Oh, nice going, Barbara. I'm in. Me too, let's go. After exchanging numbers and creating a group chat, we go our separate ways. Ah. Ooh, it's May 17 already. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday again. But something feels different. If I had to put my finger on it, I'd say I'm lighter than usual. Usually getting up, walking through the street and entering the studio take a reasonable amount of effort. Today, I barely thought of it. Instead, I kept remembering the Castles and Champions session. How I met friends from so long ago. I mean, Barbara is always pestering me or flooding my chat out with memes. But it's nice to see and hear her. But Etsuka is a different story. We barely talked in the last decade, which is a real shame since we used to hang out almost every other day back in high school. I forgot how tuned we always were. It's like not a single day passed and we just went back to talking in sync or rushing to create characters that complement each other. That's cute. That was very refreshing. Oh, hi Sarah, thank you for the lurky. Thank you. I guess I was kind of lonely these past days. Or months. Or years? Anyway, back to work. What was I doing again? Huh? Whoa, what is that? Is that normal? Huh? What is? I look at my screen where Healing Quest is running to test the new monster. However, what was supposed to be a cute mushroom creature looks more like a convulsing mess of pixels. Alright, maybe I was feeling too light. How did this happen under my watch? Yeah, that is very much not okay. I assumed that was supposed to be the new mushroom monster, right? It's barely recognizable. You can see parts of the original sprite, but they are cut and shredded in all the wrong places. Pretty much. I stared at it for a while, trying to understand if there was an underlying pattern or if it was just a pure chaos. I think it... Wait, I need to sneeze. Never mind. It's gone. I think either the animation I scripted is wrong or the sprite sheet is severely misaligned. I turned to face Kawa surprised. Exactly, you have a good eye for this. Nah, I just saw it happen before. Wait, look! One of the glitch mess mushroom monsters stopped moving for a while, and its animation suddenly looks normal again. What? Why? It only lasts for a few seconds and then it goes back to throwing a tantrum. Oh wait, I see. It's an attack animation that's the only character action that's not glitching. That animation is working, but not the others. Walking, staggering, waiting. These are probably all broken except for the attack frames. Yeah, which means it's a problem in the sprite sheet. We exchanged quick glances and let out a synchronous Can you open it? Sure, just a sec. I closed the game and rummaged through the engine interface to find the newly added assets from the mushroom monster. After clicking on it and letting it fill the screen in front of us, the culprit behind the bug reveals itself. Awa, however, is confused. Oh, doesn't it look normal? The frames seemed aligned. They probably are, but that's not the issue. Being the one who programmed the animation used by all monsters, it was easy to see the problem here. It's not how each frame is done, but the fact that there are too many frames. Look, the attack animation is shortest. What do you mean? Oh, I see. The game expects each animation to have a fixed number of frames, but only the attack animation follows that restriction. Yup. Which means, as soon as I start the sentence, I realize this is partly my fault. Actually, given I've been doing this for a handful of years, it is probably mostly my fault. Which means the artist who made this spreadsheet failed to follow the format you specified. I grimace and swallow my pride, knowing when to admit your own shortcomings and lack of communication with the team is an important part of making games. No, they probably just didn't know about that restriction. I close the mushroom monster spreadsheet and open another containing a hideous stick character animation sheet done by yours truly. When we started doing monsters, I showed the artist this template and told them the monster spreadsheet have to fit this format. The sheet contains sample animations using a very poor art skills. My rationale was that the artist would only ever draw sprites using the exact same number of frames I showed them. I thought showing was the best way to explain it, and I didn't even consider the possibility that they might want to create longer and shorter animations. I see, it makes sense. I also felt too restricted by how RPG Creator fixed the number of frames I could use to animate my characters. It's natural and important to vary the sprites and make each of them feel unique. I hadn't thought of that. Then again, I'm a programmer, not an artist. How should I have known? Maybe if we had a lead artist to voice the artist's concerns back then. Now what? How are we going to fix this? Indeed, how? This affects both programmers and artists, since changing how the animation works to fit the sprite sheet could impact all other animations. Well then... As a programmer to make the animation system more flexible? Or I think I know how to solve this. I think... Maybe? Should we ask the artist to remake the sprite sheet? Let's try this one. The gears start moving in my brain as I recall how the code was structured. If that strategy I read about the other day can be applied here, it's just a hunch, but if it works out, adjusting won't take too long. Really? Yeah, I'll get into it right away. Awesome, this will allow us to make much richer sprites for the game. You won't regret it. Yay! And with that, the issue is closed. Thanks for the help, Kawa. Spotting that attack animation was the only one working. Would have taken a long time. Nah, it's nothing, man. See you around. I'll make sure to buy him a beer in this Friday's happy hour. As much as I'm tired of hearing the product manager go on and on about how expanding the studio is great, I have to admit that having solid people like Kawa around is a great comfort. Around here for a long time, I was the one people counted on. Now I finally get to have someone I can count on too. Ah, it's nice. Man, thank God we figured out that bug today. Changing things now is a bit of a hassle, but God knows how much art and code would have to be redone if we only realize this later on. Wait, I need to burp. Why do I keep on burping? Okay, I burped. I wonder what kind of stuff he's done before. If I'm not mistaken, while everyone was hoarding Calva on his first week, they mentioned a game he worked on before. Yeah, nap time scare. Guess I'll check it out. I typed the name into the search engine and quickly find the studio's page. The pixel art is really nice. It evokes childhood, and at the same time, it gives the game with a simple concept a creepy edge. It seems to be a puzzle game about turning off the lights in several rooms before going to bed. I love scary games. The animation of the character jumping into bed is endearing. Guess I'll download it and have a go later. I scroll through the rest of the page and sure enough, Kawa's name is on the credits. Kawa Resta Posta. Kind of impressive name when you see it like that. Maybe I ought to look him up and see what else he posted. Never mind. On the game's info... On the game's... Ah! Hi, June! Welcome! Hi, Junita! June the Raid! Hello, welcome in, guys! Wait, let me give you a shout out. Thank you for the raid, June! Oh, thank you for some peace. Hello, hi, everyone! Hope everyone had a great stream. But if you guys need to raid or run, feel free to do so. We're checking out this new game called Pivot of Heart. It's a visual novel. It's really fun. Yeah. the music is also really good. Oh, thank you for the helpets. Thank you. Wait, I need to drink water. I've been reading a lot. I don't usually read a lot. Thank you, June. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for the raid. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, sit back and relax, guys. We got this. On the game's info page, a link leads to Kawa's portfolio. Good. As soon as I click, I'm greeted by his many colorful creations. He posts quite often, yet every piece looks lovingly crafted. I keep scrolling and do a double take at a small animation. Is that a Warriors of Horoscope give? A pixel sprite of the famous dragon attack moves smoothly, and the character is recognizable even in the simplified state. Also, thank you for the help, thank you. No wonder Kawa performed it so convincingly at the bar. I'm hypnotized by it for several moments. We really lucked out getting Kawa into our studio. His art is great, he's good at teamwork, and he's an all-around cool dude. I keep scrolling and run into something familiar again. A fan art of a cleric from Twilight of the Gods Online, an MMORPG that was pretty popular about a decade ago. I sure played it a lot in the middle and high school. I wonder if the servers still work. It'll be fun to roam around... Wait, it'll be fun to roam those forests again. Find some monsters with a party. Maybe Kawa would be cool with joining too. It seems like he played it back in the day. Then again, it might be weird to ask him about that out of the blue. You know, I looked through his portfolio. But it's just his art site. Isn't it fine? It's not like I look for his personal blog or anything. Does he even have one? The hell, man, chill. I managed to stop myself before going too far. Why am I getting carried away talking with coworker anyway? I gather myself. Totally not a stalker. Totally not a stalker. Yeah. Zero suspicion. I gather myself and decide to just take a quick look at Kawa's about page. There's a picture of a cute dog. Aww. He's a dog person. Oh no, I may look at it. I really like animals. Yeah, I'm a cat person myself. Me too. I'm a cat person myself, but all animals are cute. I love doggos too. But I prefer kitty. I prefer owning cats. But I love doggos too. Yeah, they're nice. Unfortunately, I never had pets. Aw. I hope I'll be able to at least get along with Luna if I keep going to those RPG sessions every week. So true. Looking at the clock, I realized I spent way more time than I originally planned on this online investigation. I better eat. I switch off the light, and the pixel art from Naptime Scare springs into my sleepy brain. Oh no. Work never seems to end. I frantically type lines and lines of code, but no matter how many times I run the game, the same bug still happens. I run my eyes through the code once again and scratch my head. I'm sure I just fixed this part. As I edit the end of the command, I notice a strange activity on the other lines. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? I rub them and stare at the screen again. Sure enough, words are disappearing and being rewritten all over the wall of text. Sam, I prefer cat, but my parents' dogs are actually the best. Aww, doggos. Doggos are cute too. I love doggos, but I love my kitties as well. I love my kitties more. They're less work. Not only that, but the letters and numbers are joyfully dancing all over the screen. I drag my fingers down my face in desperation. What the fuck? Hey, Wen! The project manager slams the door open and steps into my room. How's it going, Wen? Isn't it great to work on the games we love? Also, everything set for the big launch tomorrow? The what tomorrow? Didn't you see the schedule? It's happening to your... Wait, what's happening to your computer? I don't know, it's been acting up since... Forget about self-editing code. There's a slime coming out of the corners of the monitor. What kind of stuff have you been downloading? Must have caught a virus. What kind of virus? A slime virus. Apparently, I can't even finish a single sentence because the slime has broken through my screen and invaded my room. It's not just any slime, though. It's the fearsome queen slime in all her glory, sliming up the whole room. Ah! Chica and I rush out the door and walk into the workroom. Wait, since when is my room connected to the office? No time to think about that, though. We have to contain the slime. I say we, but Chico is nowhere to be seen. I'm on my own trying to hold the door closed and stop the queen from getting to the office. Oh, this song scared me. And she's freaking strong. I put all my weight against the door, but it's futile. Slime starts seeping through the gaps. Hey boy, have courage. I look up to see a familiar black cat sitting, all prim and proper atop a desk. Luna! Where's your owner? No time for this. When only you can defeat the monster. How? You must access the power that resides within you. Oh my gosh, I love this part. Can you be more specific? Queen Slime is pushing through against the door, and by the sizzling sound, she's starting to dissolve it with her acid. There's no time, so quick reading will have to suffice. Huh? I'm not sure, but Luna produced a pile of playing cards and select 3 of them, arranging them side by side. Ooh, turn the cards over. Still pressing against the door, I reach towards the card and quickly flip them over. Woo! They look strangely familiar. These cards represent from the left to right. Past, present, and future. I'm scared. Queen Slime is not giving up. I've only have the time to explain one. Which one do you choose? Present! The Jack of Diamonds. Up until now, you've stuck with your old ways, believing that there was no choice but to play your role. Stick to the plan and follow the old rules for the rest of your life. But now you find that stifling. It's holding you back. The uncertainty scares you, but change is afoot. I am scared, and it does feel like I'm about to change into a molten version of myself if Queen Slime gets through this door. Okay, that was enlightening, I guess. Now what? Now raise your arm and repeat after me. Magical Boy Wanshan, download! Download? The card in front of me emits a bright light and a cheerful tune starts playing. Let's go! Our magical boy Wan is here. I'm suddenly engulfed by colorful light. It feels like I'm no longer in this world, but in a sparkly faraway galaxy. Hey! Let's go! This only lasts a few moments, and I'm right back at the office trying to stop the Queen Slime from unleashing destruction. Not everything's the same though. I'm not sure what I was wearing before, but surely it was not these short shorts, thigh-high socks, and a goofy hat. Okay, priorities. Queen Slime broken. Ah! Luna and I step away from the enormous pile of goo that moves faster than one would expect. Queen Slime gives chase, and I'm forced to run through the row of desks. Luna, watch out! Watch out yourself. Queen Slime mercilessly shoots acid in my direction, and I dodge it by less than a centimeter. Use your power! How am I supposed to do that? She won't stop attacking. Also, what power? I keep running and dodging as best as I can, but the office isn't that big, and I'm soon cornered by a queen. This is it, I guess. Backed up against the wall, all I can do is close my eyes and I feel the deadly goo drawing closer and closer. Ah, shoosh! Expecting the sweet embrace of death, I open my eyes to see that the slime has suffered a direct attack from none other than Kawa. I don't know what's more impressive, how he paralyzed the enemy, or the fact that he did it while dressed quite extravagantly. Kawa! Come on, Red, it won't be able to hold back. I won't be able to hold it back much longer. He seems to be struggling to use his own magical power to keep the Queen Slime in place. Now when attack! Attack? What attack? Quick, Gwen, quick! Fine! Diamond Dust! Of course, the one attack that comes to mind is straight out of Warriors of the Horoscope. Once again, I'm balancing myself in one leg and waving my arms about in front of Kawa. Except this time, ice crystals are actually forming and flying towards the immobilized monster. I keep at it for a while until I'm losing balance and the Queen Slime seems to be safely frozen in place. Did it work? For now, yes. Nice one, Win. I knew we could do it together. He once again extends a friendly fist my way. Geez, if you hadn't shown up, I extend my hand to complete the fist bump, but I can't help but notice the silky glove I'm wearing. I can feel the blood rushing to my face despite Kawa's being similarly dressed and not seeming to give it a second thought. Luna, how do I change back to normal? Meow? This outfit, I need to change. Where did my regular clothes go? This is your armor. Kawa is also dressed for battle. And he doesn't seem to mind it. Yeah, alright, but I don't want to be a magical boy. I blurt out and feel the childishness of my words sinking in. Then a strong wind blows into the room from one of the open windows. Oh! I turn to look in that direction and see a strangely familiar silhouette climbing in. I hope you'll at least be honest. Wait, you're... Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. I blink and I'm back in my room, covered in a cold sweat and tangled with my sheets. What the heck? That was quite a dream. I get a feeling that I'm close to remembering something important. Dun, 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 dun. May 18th. A Wednesday morning. Yo, Wen! Huh? You alright, Wen? We've been calling your name for a while. Yeah, dude, you were totally spacing out. Oh, sorry, I'm kinda tired. Not enough sleep? Were you up all night gaming? Actually, I had the weirdest dream. I didn't sleep, but I just had the weirdest dream. I end up blurting out before I can stop myself. Wanna share? Weird? How? I was debugging healing quest. Jeez, lame. How workaholic are you? And then project manager Chico showed up and the Queen Slime broke out of the screen. That Queen Slime issue is really getting to you, huh? Yeah. And then they had to fight her and their friend's cat showed up and then... Aw, crap. I don't really want to get into the magical boy aspects of it. And then... I guess I don't remember the rest. That's all? What color was the cat? Anna pops out of nowhere, jumping right into the dream analysis. She was black. It was like a sign of bad luck? Not really. Dreaming of a black cat has to do with your independence and creative energy. It can mean that you're afraid of trusting your intuition. Ooh, interesting. Intuition? I also read that it can mean you're refusing to acknowledge your feminine side. I'm reminded once again of my flashy costume. Why is her analysis spot on? Oh, I wonder what that means. Oh, that's funny. Hey guys, what's going on? Are we doing dream interpretations? Bad timing. As I said, I don't remember the rest. Now let's get to work before Queen Slime breaks out. Okay. It's unlike me to just share stuff like this out of the blue. Yay! We got more cards. It's embarrassing, but I guess I got some insights out of it. But I could have asked Anna about those cards. And also, who was that familiar silhouette at the end? In spite of it all, the week flows normally as I count the days until the start of our RPG campaign. And that's all I need to unwind. Saturday can come soon enough. Oh, May 21st. It's today! It's today! Another round, barkeeper. You sure you can pay for that? Not me. Today, it's all on Sir Etsuke here. Sir Etsuke here. That's right. Tonight's on me, brothers and sisters. Oh, hi, Marin! How is you? I'm good. I'm checking out this cool game right now. I'm good. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, a table full of knights with half their armor taken off merrily celebrates in the tavern. I'm making dinner. Oh man, you're making me hungry. I'm also getting hungry. I'm gonna get some dinner after this though. So I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. But what are you making? Oh man, it's gonna make me more hungry. What are you making? I'm curious. Ensuck has just been promoted to captain, and this is her celebration night. On the dais to the side, the beautiful troubadour singer sing a song about heroes of the glorious past, a specific request for the rowdy knights. I thought I was burning my pasta. Turns out a piece fell into the burner that was burning. That happened to me before too. That was scary. I was like, what? Why does it smell like burning? Yeah. As for me, I couldn't be happier with all the noise they were making. I desperately need to avoid attention after all. Sitting in a corner with a hood half covering my face, I keep looking at the door, wondering if they can find me here. Sure enough, my fears turn into reality. Half a dozen mercenaries burst into the tavern, blades and hatchets in hand. Is Wexian here? Show yourself. But I'm making veggie spaghetti. Pixie was like, eat all the bean sprouts. And I was like, no, that's too much. Ooh, veggie spaghetti. I want veggie spaghetti. Wait, no, I want meatballs. I want meatball spaghetti. Wait, should it be the opposite? Spaghetti and meatballs. Wait, is today a pasta day? I think someone came into my chat a while ago too. And offered me a spaghetti. Is today a pasta day? Is today a spaghetti day? No one spaghetti. That's making me hungry. As per the cliche, silence quickly spread throughout the tavern as everyone stops to look at the newcomers. I guess they found me at last. Oi, I don't want any trouble here. Take your brawling elsewhere. One of the mercenaries raises his dagger and starts walking towards the counter. You shut your... But he's forced to halt by the imposing figure of Edson, who rises from her chair to block his path. Is there a problem here? Damn, I didn't expect to find Knight here. I put some sausage in it because it has to be eaten today though, so it's not entirely veggies. That's true. Sausage and veggies. Sausage and veggie spaghetti. Look, Lady Knight, our business is with Wexian. Our boss has some unfinished business with him. That goes both ways, but I'd rather not be captured here. Alright. The Knight Captain motions around the place waiting for a response. Obviously, I keep quiet. Well, it seems no one named Wexian is here today. Sorry, pal. I think I did too much pasta. Yeah, there's no such thing as too much pasta. Well, if there's not much sauce, I guess so. As long as you have enough sauce, then it's not too much pasta. I wouldn't be so sure. Our intel was pretty confident on this spot. Oh, woe is me. I must eat all the pasta I made. So true. If not, you can send me some. You can send me some pasta. Tell you guys, if I see Wexian, alright, you should leave and let my customers enjoy themselves after the very tiring day. That's it. The impetuous mercenary tries to find a way around Essex so he can shut the barkeeper up for good. Can I try to stop him? Of course, and make an athletics check. Alright, let's see. 17, nice. Essex raises a firm hand and holds the mercenary in place. The man hisses at her and prepares his dagger. I will do a trade for some aspirin. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's wrong? I hope you're okay. Don't worry. I have all the meds. I have aspirin. I have Tylenol. I have ibuprofen. I have what else? I have everything. Yeah. My tooth? Your tooth hurts! Oh no! That's the worst pain. Yeah. Tooth hurty is the worst hurty ever. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate tooth hurties as well. Oh man. When my tooth hurties like weeks ago, this past I think 2 weeks, it was hurting. I had to take like a super duper strong pain reliever. Yeah, I had to take like a super duper strong one. I forgot what it was because it was recommend. It was prescribed to me, not even for my teethies, but for my tummy aches. Before, but it was a super strong one. Yeah, it's literally connected to your head. So true. You can feel your teethies and your head pounding at the same time. I hate that. I hate that. I'm sorry you're going through that, Maureen. I'll send you all the aspirins. Send aspirin. Oh, okay. Then I guess I just have to get rid of you first. Congratulations, Etsuko. Your interference has angered the mercenaries enough. Roll for initiative. The sound of... Oh, I love the sound of dice. I love the sound of dice hitting wood filled the room, followed by quick notes and verbal confirmations. Inside the tavern, the clatter of dice translates into the clang of metal on metal as Etsuko's squad confronts the mercenaries. One of the mercenaries throw a knife at one of the knights, who dodges it. Instead, the knife flies towards Sigurd on the dice. Is it dice? Dace? I don't know. He gracefully moves aside, and the blade sticks to the wall behind him. How unpleasant! This ruffian comes in here and wreck my performance. Let me show you not to cross a bar. I'll fight him. As he joins the fray, all the other customers flee the tavern to the barkeeper's dismay. Ooh! Oh! I stand up so as to leave, but I can't let this good night plead for my sake. Oh man, I wanted this. If I wait for the right moment, I can put an end to this more easily. Yeah, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. So much for keeping a low profile. I grab my staff and probably position myself in line of sight with one of the mercenaries. You see, even with half of her armor off, that Etsuko knight can still withstand at least double the number of strikes I could. Thus, it is in my best interest to fight from a distance, especially because this will be very flashy. Hey, look behind you! Too late! Still greatly distracted by the knight, the mercenary in front of me fails to defend himself in time. A beam of crackling energy blasts from the tip of my staff and pierces through the mercenary's leather vest. He falls to the ground as the air fails to gather in his lungs. So that's where you were, Wekshin. After him, everyone! Your cover is blown and all the mercenaries turn to you when... Good to know you are safe, though it seems you might be in for a lot of trouble, Mr. Wekshin. Yeah, I got hearts. Yeah, thanks for covering for me. I owe you night 1 or 2. That was all we could say to each other in the heat of battle. As the mercenaries advance, the tables turn on me and I find myself cornered. Not so fast, scoundrel! The bard has managed to stab one of the mercenaries with a dagger, and after climbing on top of one of the tavern tables, opened his mouth wide. Mystic words unknown to me filled the room. I could feel the power in them flow into me. Suddenly, the 3 mercenaries in front of me looked no scarier than little rats shrieking with a little teefies. We should cast them tooth hurdy. I cast them tooth hurdy. This is the worst pain ever. Guided by the magic of Sigurd's song, my spells become quicker and more lethal. I zap another mercenary down. Ooh, nice. I'm ready for more, though they were not too close to my liking. I can't let everyone else make the glory on the very day I'm named captain. Nice. With an impressive surge of strength, the knight captain swings her sword to 2 consecutive arcs, putting down the 2 remaining mercenaries. There's only 1 left now. I cast period cramps! Oh gee, that's also the worst. Yeah, we should do that. Recast period cramps. Oh man. Damn it, Rection. This won't be the last you see of me. Oh, he ran away. Betrayed maneuvers, the enemy leader dodges his way out of our reach and leaves to the streets outside. And so it comes to an end. Oh, congratulations, that was your first combat. Is this pace alright for you, Sigurd? It takes me some time to find the right spells during my turn, but I feel like I learned much more in the last hour than I did reading those walls of text in the rulebook. Also, who followed me? Testicular torsion! We cast testicular torsion. Is that Dwarf? Hi Dwarf, thank you for the follow, thank you. Every time you hiccup, you sink one foot into the ground. No! That's right, you learn much faster by playing. As for spells, I used to have cards for the ones I use most. I'll see if I can bring them next time, okay? Oh, I love that. Okay, enough chatting. Back to the story. Yes, sir! Going back to the story. Although, is it gonna tell me the chapters? I think there's like, I don't know how many chapters there is, but I want to do at least one chapter today. I want to do at least one chapter today's stream. The tavern is a complete wreck filled with moans of the injured knights. Though my magic is not able to heal, Sigurd's is. We both help ADVANCEDGG's comrade to their feet while also trying to clean up some of the mess. I wonder... Well, I'm scratching my nose. I wonder where those mercenaries came from. I'm usually familiar with cell swords from around here, but I've never seen those guys before. I heard some rumors about them, but as far as I knew, their turf is usually over at Burmo's Empire. We all turned to the entrance where the voice came from. Is that you, Commander Rexus? The sound of heavily plated boots prefaced the entrance of a tall woman, even more menacing and stronger looking than ADVANCEDgg herself. Hi Kazuo! You're about 3/4 of the first chapter. Oh nice! Thank you! We're almost there. I'm excited. So I feel like we're gonna do one chapter every stream. I think it's the best way. Everyone's thinking. Yeah. Thanks for playing our game! No, thank you! Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to play a game. I was really excited after the demo. I really loved the demo. So I'm excited to see the full game. Mama's arrived! Let's go! Oh, the giant axe on her back is all the evidence I need. Commander Rexus. You guys made an amazing game. I've been loving all of... Yeah! See? I heard about your promotion today, ADVANCEDgg. Please accept my apologies for not being able to congratulate you in such poor conditions. ADVANCEDgg and her knights promptly stand at attention, despite whatever pain in their injuries still causes. Commander, the honor is mine. Hi, Dog! Welcome in. At ease, you are all still off duty. Please rest and relax. Good to see you, Commander Rexus. Is your old man still ruining every other meal over the fort? Haha, indeed he is. At least he doesn't charge as much as you for it, old man. Well, that's because I actually know how to make food. I'm sure you do. Of course, the barkeeper is never just a random NPC, is he? Shh, Andre, let her continue. ADVANCEDgg lightly slaps my arm, smirking. Barbara raises an eyebrow at us. However, before I can process the implications, she continues narrating. Anyway. And what brings you here, Commander? We are now sitting around one of the few tables left standing. The barkeeper serves a free round of ales in appreciation for us getting rid of the troublemakers. Have you heard about the tension over at the border with the Burmose Empire? Of course, in every tavern in a 10 miles radius, you'll hear the same song. The Empire has its sight on the land of the House Clan. I've heard it as well. It's a part of the reason why I'm passing through this town. An old acquaintance of mine set me up in the past, and now I need to set things straight with them. This mercenary sent after me came from the Burmose Empire. That confirms the information I have that this acquaintance is there. It also confirms they haven't forgotten about me. Good. The commander takes a scroll out of her belongings and spread it over the table. Ooh, got a map. It's a map of the region containing the 3 states we're discussing. The rumors are right. My source can confirm them. But then, Commander, is it true that our king will fight to protect them? Whether or not the king will declare war on the Burmose Empire is yet to be determined. It would make sense. House Clan's been an ally to the king's ancestor in the Arbold Kingdom for the last centuries. Ooh. This sudden interest in the land of the neighboring ally by an expanding empire sounds like a direct threat. On the other hand, it's not like the House Clan was ever an actual vassal to the Arbold Kingdom. They are just neighboring states on friendly terms. House Clan is also the kingdom's main provider of kahutama nuts, a key component for crafting magical instruments. I feel like the real reason behind all this might have something to do with that. They want all the magic. All the magic. For that matter, much of the king's decision will depend on how well you can perform the mission I have for you, Edson. Yes, sir. As for you two, honorable bard and prodigious spell weaver, I'd see to it that you are handsomely compensated for helping us out. My, you've got my attention, dear. Ooh, as for me, this mission sounds very convenient. I owe them for helping protect me. As long as I can find what I want, I won't say no to fair payment. They did help me though. I owe them for helping protect me. I don't need any payment. In fact, I'm in debt with this too. I'll gladly help in any way I can. We got hearts! Yippee! It's just like that saying, friends who slay together, stay together. Slay. Slay. Commander Rex is the details where we should go and what we should do. In short, she has a contact inside the Burmose Empire who might have the intel the king needs to make his final decision. Our mission is to find them and bring the intel to the commander here in the Arbold Kingdom capital. Nice and simple, just like the way I like it. If only things always went as planned, of course. Is that the first session? Aww. The Castles and Champions sessions goes on for a little longer as we roleplay our stay for the night and preparation for the journey. Barbara decides to call it a day as we take our first step towards the Burmese Empire 3 days later. Aww. That was good. It was a good session. After another week begins, it's still only Monday and I'm already excited about the next RPG session. I wish I could just jump through solving bugs and completing tasks from the unending backlog this week. If only life had a skip button. So true. Just as I'm thinking about Castles and Champions, I hear my phone's message ringtone. I see the message preview on the screen and it's from our RPG tables chat. Luna's table is so cute. Hey guys, Zero Absoluto is playing next Friday. The show will be at Mutsugi Mutsugi Fish Shop, 8 o'clock. Sigurd and I will be very happy if you can come see us. Each and every soul will add to the blazing flame of our glory. A power metal concert. I've never been to one. A part of me feels like going, but the other part is feeling a little lazy and intimidated. It's kind of out of my comfort zone. Wow, this sounds super fun. I'll check my schedule, but I'm pretty sure I can go. We should go. I probably wouldn't go by myself, but if Barbara is going... Okay, I think I can make it too. Yay! We'll see you there. I throw myself on the bed. I cover my eyes with my arm and close them for a bit. That's right, Etsuko used to play in the band in high school too. I started reminiscing about our school days when a particular memory comes to mind. My eyes snap open and I get a little flustered from remembering what happened at the time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi, Len. Ooh, we're reminiscing. Let me copy your math notes. No way, you should have paid attention in class. Oh my god, stop being such a nerd. He says as she proceeds to swiftly snatch my notebook from the desk. Hey, give that back. I stand up and try to get my notebook back. In vain, while Barbara waves it out of my reach. She's quite taller than me. Damn, that's bullying. Nah, I'm keeping all of your perfect notes till I'm a queen of knowledge. He runs away and I'm left alone in the classroom. The school bell rang a few minutes ago and everyone was already gone while I was writing down some final notes. I fall down to the chair again and mutter under my breath, "That obnoxious girl." Urgh. I hear the sound of the door hitting a desk as someone who clearly isn't from this classroom walks in. Andre? I break up my silent tantrum to see a girl calling me. Oh hey, Etsuko? I think that's her name. Have you guys seen Barbara? I feel a vein on my forehead twitch. Oh yeah, I've seen her. She just stole my notebook and ran away. Etsuko's sweat drops. Oh, sorry to hear that. I wanted to invite her to come see me at the school's talent show later after lunch. He looks down for a moment, seeming disappointed. If we can see her, can you pass on the message, please? I'll try to remember that. If I'm not too pissed off to even look at her face. Okay. An awkward silence fills the room. Hey, can you come too if you... Wait, hey, you can come too if you want. I'm playing the drums on my friend's band later today. Wait, what? Did she just invite me to a random show or something? I blank out a little at her invitation. Yeah, sure. The words come out of my mouth before I can even realize what they mean. Really? Cool, thanks. I can almost see sparkles coming from her eyes. It sounds like I'm the only person who agreed to go see her in the whole school. Great, now I can't even back out of this. Aww. After a couple of hours studying, I drop by the cafeteria and order a soda and a sandwich to keep me company. Since it was a bit loud to study there, I bring my snacks back to the classroom. I've never been to a talent show. This kind of event scares me. I fear the people on stage are going to fail so miserably that I feel like burying my head on the ground out of sheer courage. I don't specifically feel like this, but I have a friend. I have a friend who feels like this. Like he feels like whenever he's watching something cringe, it feels like he's the one actually doing it. I don't know why, but this one's weird for me because I don't feel that way. If I see people doing cringe stuff, I don't really feel it. But there are people that actually cringe so much. Same, except I'm the one committing cringe. You're the one committing cringe on stage. I feel. OMG, is that me too? Probably that's me too. Probably that's why I don't feel the cringe, cause I'm the one doing the cringe, and then my friend, who's feeling the cringe too much, are the ones watching me. They feel the cringe more than me. That's why I don't feel the cringe. It always starts with watch this. I'm the friend that does the cringe stuff. Makes sense. But it's still late. That Etsuko girl seems to be really counting on me. But wait, at what time is the show supposed to be again? I look at my watch and then glance outside the hallway, searching for any external movement. To my demise, no one walks by. And I remember. I feel all the cringe. I have really strong empathy, so I get I get everything. I feel like having too much empathy is a double-edged sword. And like it's a good thing, but oh man. Oh man, you feel everything. Alright, they had those posters about the talent show stuck all over the school. There should be one around here somewhere. I dart my eyes all over the walls until they finally locate the nearest poster. According to it, I'm 40 minutes late. Oh no! I was spilling my drink. I stuffed my textbook back into my bag, grabbed my sandwich with my mouth, and dashed towards the school's auditorium. Oh no! Half a dozen bumps into passerby later, fully accompanied by complaints and cursing, I managed to arrive at the auditorium. To my surprise, the place is packed, enough to make it hard to find empty seats in the front rows. While I try to find a place to sit, I wonder if Etsuko's band has already played. However, as soon as I catch a glimpse of vibrant pink hair with a corner of my eye, I forgot about all that. My rage returns! Barbara, there you are! I stride towards my nemesis, ready to demand my notebook back. I grab her shoulder and I turned her around, only to find a slightly sick-looking Etsuko behind her. It seems Barbara was trying to comfort her. She was already... Wait, has she already played? Was it that much of a disaster? Hey, what's the big idea? Can't you see she's not feeling well? Barbara snaps at me. My mouth opens and closes without saying anything. I look more closely at Etsuko and notice she's actually crying a little. I feel at a loss. I'm going to mess everything up. I'm sure of it. No, don't worry. You've rehearsed a lot. You'll know what to do. Yeah, but what if I disappoint everyone? My hands are shaking. I can barely hold a drumstick right. I have no idea of what to do in this kind of situation. Etsuko looks like she could pass out from the pure nervousness at any moment. That's me. I also have a stage fright. Oh man. Something about this makes me feel very frustrated. Thinking back about how happy she was when I said I was coming, it's pretty obvious she really wants to play. I know she wants to be on stage. I'm just saying, same. As I come to, my face is less than 1 foot away from hers, and I'm holding her hands in mine. Don't you want us to hear your music? Didn't you invite me here to watch you play? Please let me hear that awesome song of yours. I'm sure it'll be amazing. I spout this cheesy crap and with unprecedented. I can't read. With unprecedented determination. I have no idea what came over me, but I can hold on to this confident facade if that's what it takes to calm her down. Hi, Growin! Welcome in, welcome in! Etsuko looks at my face astonished. Even though I can't see Barbara, I can just imagine her jaw dropping at the situation. Etsuko slips one hand out of mine to wipe her teary eyes. Yeah, I really want to play. Just then, the announcer calls the next participants to the show. And now, our last participants. Coming to the stage is ENVtuber's band! Woohoo! There's a round of applause while ENVtuber pulls her other hand and walks hurriedly to the stage, along with her band's vocalist and guitar. I can't read. Both from her class. I watched nervously as she arranged herself by the drum set. It's pretty weird feeling this anxious for another person. Barbara also looks pretty nervous for ENVtuber. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show. The vocalist greets the audience. The band members all take a deep breath, and ENVtuber claps her drumstick together. Then the music starts. Hey! Another banger! We got another banger, guys! We got another banger! I've never heard a drum slap before in my life. It is totally different from listening to a recording. It feels like the whole auditorium reverberates the song's beat. Yeah, I've got to admit, this is much cooler than I expected. The band plays a famous national rock song, one of those that, no matter how old you get, always makes you want to jump around. I can't say if they are playing it right, but to me, it sounds pretty badass. Woohoo! Before I know it, the song's over and applause fills the auditorium. Feels like it was a success. I'm really glad for ENVtuber. Speaking of which, I better see how she's doing. I quickly grab Barbara's attention and we both go towards the stage to meet our drummer friend. ENVtuber, you were awesome! Oh yeah, I just held her hand and said some really stupid stuff. How do I look her in the face now? Hey! Andre, Barbara! Thank you so much for the support. I couldn't have done it without you. Huh? Who the hell is Andre? ENVtuber turns to me with a slightly confused face. Isn't that your name? That's my Brazilian name. I also have a Chinese name, Wen-chan. Yeah, but I call him Wen because that's shorter and easier. And wrong, but okay. Oh, I'll be sure to remember that one. Yay! And that's what happened. I feel my cheeks warming up and hide my face behind my hands, even though no one's looking. I sure did a lot of cringy teenage shit back then. The book of my dark history never ceases to amaze me. Same. Same. My 24th. And yet, another day at work. Another day at work begins. Back to the wondrous world of bug solving. Some time of programming passes by. I realize how much I was slouching in the... Oh, same. Ooh. 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 This is a reminder, guys. Go stretch. Me too. I was slouching the whole time. Stretch, guys, stretch. So I paused to stretch my back. Same. We pause to stretch our backs when even the game reminds you. So true. It makes me think about an article on programmer health problems I read the other day. Back pain, carpal tunnel, neck and eye strain. Am I getting enough sunlight? Oh my gosh. General gamer problems. General gamer problems. As I start to feel sudden tinglings in my wrist. Oh man, I can feel it too. Oh man. I can feel it too. As I start to feel sudden tinglings in my wrist and doubt my workstation's ergonomics, the product manager pops into my room. Oh wait, pops into the room. Listen up, everyone. I've chosen the release date for Healing Quest. Stop, empathy, stop. By the way things are progressing, our aim is to have the beta version ready in time for a huge festival.
Aye.
Oh, nice! That's the biggest game showcase of the year. That means we're submitting our game to the event, huh? It's the first time a game I work on is getting featured in such a large-scale competition. Well, I guess our workflow is only getting more intense from now on. Things aren't gonna look much better for my newfound programmer pains. Oh no. A couple of hours later... Yo, wanna go grab some lunch? No thanks, but I brought a marmita. A packed lunch. A marmita from home. Wanna join us then? Kawa and the other artists, Beryl and Anna, are just about to leave for lunch break. They all have marmitas with them. Aw, it's so cute. Sure, why not? Let's go. We head to the office pantry. It's small and a little shabby, but comfortable at the same time. Bringing lunch from home isn't good for our pockets. So true. Oh yeah, living off freelance work has taught us that saving every real, is it real? Is worth it. ADHD moment, literally just forgot what a marmita is. It's packed lunch. Packed lunch. You said it. Thank God we have a regular job nowadays. It appears... I got you. It appears being an artist isn't easy. Poor guys. We discuss Healing Quest release for a bit and go on to talk about nerdy video game stuff. As I keep shoving food into my mouth, I hear them chatting about games they played growing up. I used to play a lot of MMORPGs. I can't conceive how I spent hours killing thousands of the same monsters to get rare item drop. The grind is real. Yeah, I did that a lot on Femur Online. They're talking about online games, huh? This could be my opportunity. The other day I found that fan art of Twilight of the Gods while stalking Kawa's online portfolio. Let's throw some bait. Hey, did you guys play Twilight of the Gods? I used to love it. It seems to have gotten Kawa's attention. His eyes sparkle with the mention of the game. Oh my god, that used to be one of my favorite games. Remember the sewer under the main city? I spent so many hours down there. Can't wait to do that on Final Fantasy's next update. Twice. Oh man, that's another game that I really want to get into. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 14? Is it 14? It's a game that I really want to get into, but I feel like it will take a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say it's really fun, but I gotta catch up and I gotta grind. I feel like that's a lot of time, and I gotta do the stories. I don't know. I'm kind of intimidated. I think that's it. I think that's what's stopping me from playing it. I'm so intimidated. Ooh, should I mention that I've seen Kawa's fan art of it? Yeah, he'll be happy, I feel like. It will take a ton of time. I honestly recommend it when you have free time. Oh man, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'll have free time. Actually, I brought it up because I saw your cleric fan art on the internet. Kawa, it looked amazing. Kawa looked surprised for a moment, but then smiled. You saw that old thing? I'm glad you like it. The cleric was my favorite class to play as. Ooh. He seems a little embarrassed, but happy to have his art praised. Beryl and Anna seem to have also played it and are very excited. It's only fine either. It's actually super chill game. Definitely link me up if you ever get into it. Yes, I will also stream it if ever I get into it. We start reminiscing about our favorite parts of the game, and the conversation quickly turns into an exchange of, hey, remember this or that thing? It sure was a pretty darn fun game. I'm getting a serious urge to play again. I wonder if there's still some private servers around. Kawa suddenly slams his hand on the table and stands up in excitement. Let's play it! Everyone seems astonished with Kawa's reaction, but joined in agreement in a matter of seconds. I myself think this sounds awesome. Great idea! I'll search for servers and we can set up a group chat to arrange a time to play together. This is so fun! I love it. I love it. I love how they're talking about lots of different games, like Dungeons and Dragons and then MMORPGs. Because, I don't know, I just love it. I love how there's a lot of different things into this game. We spend the rest of our lunch break deciding which class each one of us will play as. Oh yes, and I see a godly twilight ahead of us. This is just so fun. You talk about lots of different things, so it's not boring. Like... That's what I like about this game. It's early morning and now I'm awake to work. Like, they talk about fantasy? Like, fantasy stuff? Oh, it's Ragnarok Online. Ah, that makes sense. I'm glad you find their nerdiness entertaining. Of course, we're all nerds here. We're all nerds here. And even if, like, you're not super nerd, I feel like you're still gonna enjoy it. Because it's also, like, I don't know, it's a good middle ground. And then there's also a, they also talk about, like, real life stuff. You know? I love the mix of it. A normie friendly? Yeah, exactly. It is. It is super normie friendly. So if you're, like, for example, I'm not super into Dungeons and Dragons. But this one, like, even if I'm not super into it, like, I'm learning and like, I can still get it. I can still, because they're explaining everything, so I get everything that they're doing in Dungeons and Dragons, which is super fun. But yeah, I love how nerdy this game is. I love how they nerd out, and then the reality hits them. I was like, oh man, work. We gotta work. It's just so fun. Anyways, thanks to yesterday's talk about Twilight of the Gods, I ended up staying late researching character builds for the game, which made me wake up just late enough to meet the subway completely crammed with people. So crowded, gotta go fast. It still fascinates me how a few minutes can make such a big difference in the traffic of this city. Doesn't even matter if you're riding a car or the subway. Rush hour is no joke. Oh my gosh, it's so true. It's so true. Oh, here looks good. Yep, slightly less people in this part of the platform. Finding what seems the best line to wait, there is finally some time to catch my breath. Boop boop. My phone chimes to alert me of new messages. Hi guys. Where the hell do you even find those fancy dyes we used last time? Yeah, you're not gonna find them in just any shop. You can just order some online, you know? Yeah, but I like to see the products before I buy them. Fair enough. In that case, we do know a place, don't we, Barbara? Yep. Oh, I think I know where they... What? Wait. I think I know where they are talking about. We used to go there all the time. It's decided then. Let's go to Rome. Oh, what a nice name. I like the place already. Great. Are you guys free this evening then? Huh? What? Today? Please remember your poor friends that have to work. Fine by me. Actually, I'll be in the area since noon. So I'll probably go earlier and wait for you guys there. What about you, Wen? I've been singled out. Though if Etsuko's gonna be there by herself, this might be a good chance to talk to her. During the RPG session, things seems fine, even more than fine. But I can't help but worry at what she thinks of me after all these years. The problem is, we have an important deadline at work this week. Oh, that's true. As the lead programmer, it's usually up to me to make sure we finish our task in time. Which means I spend less time managing the team and more time coding myself. Since I have more experience with our code base, that usually ends up being the fastest way to make ends meet. I can always make up for leaving early today in the rest of the week. But it's already Thursday. Oh, I don't have enough. No! No! Oh man, I should have saved some cards. Oh man, I guess we have to give up. Damn it, I don't think I can handle it. I'll be there, just not so early. Sorry guys. Hey, don't sweat it. We know you have to work. Still, it's such a shame. Well, at least I'll see them a little. Gotta look forward to that. I just wonder when another opportunity as good as this will show up. That's true. It was only after I finished today's worth of work that I left for the store where we'll buy dice. Realm, an edgy name for an edgy store. I'm actually unsure about what to call this kind of shop. I guess we could call it a game shop, though that usually refers to console and retail products. In Realm, you can find anything from silly exotic dice to ultra expensive collector's edition board games, but the actual bread and butter of the store are card games. The kind you open packs of a random card and hoard them until you manage to build a deck to play against other players. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried getting into it, but the sheer amount of money I'd have to spend made me quit real fast. This is so true. I used to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards too when I was little. I do like the game themselves and always pay attention when friends talk about them though. In the end, tabletop RPGs ended up much more accessible to me. Or Pokemon cards. Recently, there's more Pokemon cards. Isn't that?
Claudia.
One, praise the gods, I finally found one of you. Digger, you alright? Now I am. First all the way you... Wait, First all the way to the arena of mystic battles is lost to me. Fate would not forsake this lone wanderer. And had Sir went cross paths with... You mean you don't know the way to the board game shop? Also, sir? It is as you say. Are you guys LARPing or something? Huh? Someone called us from behind.
Oh.
Barbara, since when have you been there? Since always. I'm an omnipresent existence. I beg your pardon. Don't mind her. She makes fun of us for allegedly LARPing, but she's the one with the middle school syndrome. A tunibyo. We got a tunie. And the edgelord magical boy. Edgelord magical boy. Why are you people speaking tongues again? Anyway, Etsuko should be there already. Let's not make her wait any longer. Before endless lap comedies overstays its welcome, I started walking towards Realm, leading the way. Oh, right. So you guys are just going to leave without explaining anything? Wait for me! As I leave its strides towards Realm, Barbara sneaks up to me. So, you missed the incredible opportunity to meet Etsuko alone, did ya? Why does she have to notice every little thing? Oh, what do you mean? What opportunity? When, hang in there. She gives an encouraging tap on Bar's shoulder. Barbara then allows her pace to match back with cigarettes. Seems like she's explaining all the lingo we used a moment ago. I feel like we might taint Sigurd's purity if we keep exposing him to Barbara's nefarious humor. Anyway, I'm just glad she's off my case. Ooh, this is the place. Dang, it's been quite a streak of nostalgic memories for me lately. The shelves filled of colorful board game boxes, the soft sound of cards being shuffled, and the distant click-clack of dice hitting the table. This is such a good place. It looks cool. This is a place most game geeks would feel at home. OMG, I just got exposed. I just got exposed. As I did in my youth. And that is why Gapmoy, charm that is born from a character showing a side that contrasts with their usual demeanor. Gapmoy is a fundamental part of... She's explaining Gapmoy, that's so cute. Here's Etsuko. Valhalla be praised, I regret asking anything at all. Some things are clearly better left unknown. Oh yeah. Hey everyone! Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't come earlier. You are not the only one that failed our honored friend. I'm the one that asked for help but ended up lost on the way here. Don't worry guys, it was actually good. I could take my time looking for all these games we used to play. Nah, you guys are lame. Do better next time. But we just arrived too. Oh, that's the Tsukomi thing, isn't it? Assertive comments by straight men in a comedy duo. Usually highlighting the absurdity of the situation. OMG! The Tsukomi! Yup, it's one specialty. You're a fast learner singer. For some reason, I don't think it's something I should be proud of. And thus begin this descent into darkness. That's so cute. And here are the dice. Knock yourself out. Cute. There are so many. There are people who like to collect tons of them. I can see why. There are so many interesting patterns, and they come in matching sets too. It's definitely one of the most common rabbit holes of the hobby. It's so cute. You know, Sigurd, for someone with such alternative and underground taste, you seem to have had rather little contact with this part of geek culture. I've been wondering about that too. Isn't power metal full of fantasy tropes? You're right, lots of power metal songs are about heroic warriors, dragons, and epic journeys. But it was very hard to come by anything fantasy related where I come from. What? Really? No anime events and such? I actually discovered many years later that there were events and even a few geek-oriented shops, but I had no way of knowing back then. It was the countryside, you know. Broadband internet services wouldn't reach most places there, and my family only turned the TV on to watch soccer. Aww. I had no way of interacting with other like-minded enthusiasts. But if it's different now, why are you still catching up? It's all a matter of bad timing, Sir Ren. Bad timing? Yeah, I moved here when I got into college. Smartphones were getting really popular by then. But I was too busy adapting to everything else in the big city and the college lifestyle itself. So true! When I was in school, if there was a group project, there was always the kid with a computer, usually their parents. But in college, it was the other way around. Everyone had PC except that one person without a computer. Aww. Guess who that was? I see what you mean. He's come a long way though. If you guys think Sigurd looks kinda lost now, you should have met him back in the day. Thank the gods I had this wonderful friend to teach me the ropes. Things like the best subway stations, the switch trains, and all of that. And now I have all of you too. Aww. Ho ho ho. Then prepare yourself. We're just starting. There are so many very interesting things I can teach you about the darkness of humanity. Excellent! For facing the darkness is the legacy my ancestors bestowed upon me. No, it's not that kind of darkness. Barbara, please don't corrupt him because you're a lost cause yourself. Almost everything at that store is new to Sigurd, so we spent some time showing him around. We showed some of the board games we like, but he had to stifle a small scream when he saw the prices. After explaining that we normally don't buy them, we just play them at the shops that lend them, his eyes sparkle once again with fascination. In the end, Sigurd buys 2 sets of dice because he can't decide which ones he likes best. I can definitely relate. We spent some time looking around the shop, commenting on the board games and other tabletop stationery. At some point, we noticed it is getting late and decided to part ways. I might not have come early enough to see Etsuko alone, but I can't leave without telling her at least this one thing. Right before we leave the store, an opportunity to call her aside as the other two cross the doors. Hey, Etsuko. What's up? Alright, Wen, you just have to tell her. No time to be a timid kid. So, it's been really good to see each other again. She ever so slightly freezes and widens her eyes, but almost immediately relaxes and gives off a faint smile. Yes, it has. It really has. Look, I know we probably should talk about this properly, and now isn't the best time, but I thought at least this much should be said. I'm getting awkward feeling really fast here. I learned from work that it's important to express our appreciations out loud. People will assume the worst far too easily. I just wished I had the maturity to have talked to you properly when we were young. You are not the only one, and it does make me feel happy to hear how you feel. But I also think we shouldn't be that hard on ourselves. We were just kids after all. For better or worse, both and good bad decisions make up who we are today. It's so true. And who we are today is what allowed us to be here together again. She looks straight into my eyes as she says all that. I'd forgotten how intense she can be. It makes me feel warm and hear my heart pounding loudly. Yeah, you're right. More importantly, now that we're seeing each other again and have become savvy adults, we can talk about everything we want whenever we want. So feel free to call me anytime. Aww, it does feel very empowering. I'm sure to take you up on that offer. Me too, just you wait until I flood you with funny stickers. Because that's the privilege of being communicative adults. You got that right, so true. Just sending memes to everyone. Just random. I have so many chats. DMs. Of just memes. No words. No conversation at all. Just memes. And those are the best. Best friendship ever. Oh, that's so funny. With that, we both leave the store laughing and talking about our favorite chat stickers as of late. Bonds forged with memes and stickers. So true! Those are the best ones. May 27! Ooh, it's Friday night. It's been a few years since I've been to a concert. I guess you could say I'm not compatible with crowds and super loud music. As you have previously witnessed, I'm not the tallest guy either, so visibility is also an issue. Visibility is also an issue. I can confirm. As a fellow small... As a fellow small... As a fellow small, short person. That said, I do I do get the appeal of seeing your heroes in the flesh. The fleeting sensation of the music that exists only at the moment. Being hit directly by the sound waves. So true! The best kinds of friendships are the one where you get DM in the morning that makes you go, what the fuck did you send me at 3 in the morning? So true. I do that. If I can't sleep, I'll be scrolling and then I see memes and then I just send them randomly. I fidget with my phone on the metro platform as I wait for Barbara. Showing up alone at the venue is a little beyond me, even if Etsuko and Sigurd are already there. So true. Before I can get more caught up in my nervousness, a cheery voice calls out. Oh yeah! Yay-ho! She skips right out the train waving her arm. Yo! You're looking like a normie. Didn't you have anything with spikes or leather? Oh yeah, of course. Silly me. Let me just get my collar and harness. You're no fun. You could at least put on some guy liner and get on with the times when. Oh, close to the end of chapter 1. Aww. What even is that? Never mind. She strides towards the gate of the station. Come on, you're gonna be late. I was the one waiting for her. I take a deep breath and follow Barbara. You seem to know the way even without checking any maps. Guess it's not her first time going to a show there. Wait, Laddie Ho is a reference to Final Fantasy 14. Aww! It's so cute. After a few blocks and turns, Barbara guides me into a dark gallery, at the end of which there's a bright neon sign that says Mitsugi Fish Shop. Here we are! She goes through the motions casually, greeting the girl at the reception like an old friend, and I silently follow suit. As the name implies, this place really does function as a fish market most of the time. Really? The walls covered in blue tiles and the lingering smell of fish are constant reminders of this, despite the colorful party lights and the sound system that has been set up around a makeshift stage. To my relief and perhaps Zero Absoluto's disappointment, there isn't really much of a crowd. Aww. I first learned that Lariho refers because of gravitation. Everyone there looks like they're in their element though. Even an old lady in leather jacket who is cheerfully sipping a drink at the bar. Our loyal fans have arrived. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, there you are. Etsuko and Sigurd approach us. Hey, how are you guys doing? Zero Absoluto is ready to destroy. He throws his long platinum hair over his shoulders. Yuubies were doing good. Sigurd is always pumped after Metal Oba greets us. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh, gee. She waves at the old lady at the bar. Let's go, Metal Oba! Oh, is she your grandma? It's nice that she supports a band. No, not at all. Metal Oba is a regular metalhead, a real veteran of the scene, and thankfully, she has taken a liking to our sound. Let's go! She is a wise sage. She's a wise sage. And as per her wishes, I will be going all out tonight. We always go all out. You sure do. Ooh, Etsuko and Sigurd seem to be in sync in a funny way. I wonder how this all started. Yeah. How did you guys start this band? While studying an ancient tongue, we found some common ground. We were in the same Latin class. Ooh! From that moment on, I knew it was our destiny to fulfill the prophecy. We were assigned to do a group project together. We conquered countless challenges, and even when it seemed hopeless, we managed to make it through with our bonds of steel. And we got a passing grade, even though we had to pull a couple of all-nighters. I think we became pretty good friends then. I'm no stranger to all-nighters. I see. Tough group projects like that will really strengthen the bond, huh? Anyway, Singer, you're really sounding like a true medieval bard. Be it the world of power metal or RPG, getting in character is essential. You guys better prepare yourself for the next session. Don't go easy on me just because I'm a beginner, game master. You're gonna wish you hadn't said that, Sig. Etsuko chuckles as Sigurd looks truly worried. Hearing Etsuko's laughter so many times these last few weeks makes me feel like we never stop hanging out, despite the 10-year leap in time. Aww, I can't help but smile as well. From the corner of my eye, I noticed Barbara glancing back and forth between Etsuko and myself, a grin spreading across her face. Somehow, that makes me sweat a little. Sigurd, isn't that the Scarecrow Killer's vocalist? Oh yeah, I'm a big fan. Introduce me. You know her, right? Of course, I know her from way back when. Before Singer can even finish his sentence, Barbara is dragging him towards a mohawk sporting girl. Etsuko and I are left alone. Nice. Nice. Oh, hi, Umasi. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Umasi. Hello! How are you? I'll be good. Oh, I saw you streaming again. Oh, glad you're back. I'll be the Yuuki. Yuuki be good. Yuuki be good. Yuuki be vibing. What do you mean? Oh, I'm so happy you're streaming again. Oh, well, when are you guys up? We still have a little while until we have to go set up. I might as well have a drink before it's time. Want anything from the bar? Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm not gonna risk drinking and embarrassing myself this time around. Flashes of my own recent musical performance at the karaoke bar go through my mind and my admiration for her growth. Compared to high school, Etsuko seems much more at ease before the concert. Aww! I don't look nervous at all. As she speaks, Etsuko attempts to snap open the can in her hand, failing a couple of times as her short nails slip from the pull tab. Is that how it seems? I'm trying to keep it cool, but... Oh no! Before Etsuko can finish her sentence, the lid finally comes off her drink and its content gush out without warning. Ah, crap. Etsuko stares hollowly at the can fizzing out in her hand, dripping onto the floor. Ah, what a mess. I got it, don't worry. I snatch a few napkins from a nearby table and offer them to Etsuko, taking the drink from her hand so she can dry herself off. I don't think anyone was gonna perceive those streams. What do you mean? What do you mean? You a pew pew. Who doesn't want to watch pew pew? Pew pew. As she does so, I take the opportunity to kneel down and quickly dry the small puddle with another handful of napkins. There we go. I look up to her and see an unexpectedly timid expression I hadn't seen in years. Almost fooled you. I guess I'm so nervous after all. Aww. To be honest, my heart's racing. I get back up to eye level, taking the damp napkins from her hand and balling them up along with the ones I used. I quickly toss them away. We've been doing this for quite a while, playing together as Zero Absoluto. But this is our first concert since I got back from my time abroad. Even though we've rehearsed a lot, who knows if we'll all be on the same page when it's a real deal. Abroad? First time I've heard of this, though Etsuko was out of the country and I didn't even know. It goes to show how we disconnected completely in the past years. It's a bitter thought, but I shake it off and focus on the matter at hand. Etsuko is standing in front of me, here and now. This time, I won't run off. Even if there's just a few people who came to see us here, I can't let them down. We owe it to the audience to... Etsuko stiffened suddenly, as if she noticed she dropped her guard in front of an enemy. Aw, oops. I guess I'm rambling now. My bad. No, it's okay. Keep going. Etsuko hesitates, but finally speaks again. It's been a while since I got on stage. I keep thinking, how did I do this? Was it always this hard? Our bass player is a chill one, but she isn't here yet. My hands are shaking a little. Even though she seemed to laugh without a care moments ago, her smile is a bit strained, and as she stares at her palms. Caught up in a deja vu, I leave 10 years back in time and reach for her hand. Ah! 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 They're cold and a bit unstable, but also callous just below the base of her fingers. It's... Ah! I'm fangirling. It's palpable how much effort she's put into this, and I get slightly lost in the soft and rough unevenness of her palms. They're not the same as they were back then, and that thought suddenly jolts me back to reality. My mind catches up to my body, and I can't look her in the eyes, but can't seem to let go of her hands either, so I start babbling. It'll be fine. I can see how much you practice, and I think you're really awesome for putting yourself out there, even though it's nerve-wracking. And, you won't let anyone down. No matter what, you reach the audience. Just like in a talent show back then, I finally managed to face her, and she stares blankly for a couple of seconds before chuckling once again. Thank you. I realize now that my hands were sweating, and I let go of her. No! Don't let go! Sorry, that was, No, my hands were really cold, and now they're all warmed up. And not shaking anymore either. I think maybe I transferred a bit of my nervousness to you, so... She grins at my flush face. Thanks for that one. I suddenly realized that up until this point, Etsuko's been calling me by my first name, Andre. She used to call me like that before we became friends. Hearing the name Wen in her voice after so long makes a warm feeling blossom in my chest. I'm a bottomless pit of nerves, so I'm available anytime. I might take you up on that. Ah! But really, I do feel a little better now. I mean, I'm improved since high school, but that talent show was a good reminder. It's never easy, but the adrenaline is a part of it, and I'm excited. Sig said he'll try something new tonight. Really? Yeah, let's see how it goes. Etsuko! Bass is here! Sigurd and Barbara suddenly appear, followed by a massive person wearing sunglasses. Hey! Hey! Oh great, I was getting worried. Actually, she was already here, getting some stuff set up backstage. Oh, thanks, Bass. No problem. Barbara, this is our bass player. Nice to meet you, Bass. Are they just gonna call her Bass? Yeah. She shakes my hand firmly. Is that your name? Barbara's eyes sparkle. I've heard so much about you. You're even stronger than they say. Thanks. She's so cool. Wasn't that friend of yours gonna come too, Bass? Got caught up in some work. Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping you could come. Guys, isn't it almost time? Etsuko glances at her watch. You're right, let's go! Good luck, you're gonna do great! When you're supposed to say break a leg. Etsuko chuckles once again and scurries away with the rest of the Zero Absoluto. Okay, Romeo, let's get a good spot. She grabs my wrist and drags me towards the stage. It doesn't take as much effort to get a good spot. After all, the venue isn't particularly full. Perfect! This way we can be really close to the band. We're in a splash zone. This isn't Ocean World. What are we gonna get splashed with? Sweat? Yeah, and emotion. That's a good thing? Red, you're so silly. Guess you'd rather be at the base of a tower than just admiring your beloved from afar? What? The microphone the microphone interference squeaks through the venue, making everyone flinch. Brave warriors who have made your way here tonight. The battle begins now. Hope you bought your jackets because we're zero absolute. Yay! I get the joke, but it's actually kind of warm in here now. Sigurd is right on the center of the stage, his flashing guitar hanging from his shoulders as he dramatically grips a mic stand. Bass is holding, well, her bass guitar. And, with the same unreadable expression from earlier. Etsuko's eyes are fixed on her drum set. She looks deadly serious. Closing her eyes for a second, she takes a deep breath and brings her drumstick together for the countdown. Hey! Dun, dun. They start with a bang, attacking her senses with intense riffs right off the bat. Let's go! More bangers! Let's go! I can't fully grasp the melody or the narrative right away, but something about it feels nostalgic. The sounds sure are powerful, but a few verses and something about it feels disjointed. Is it what power metal is supposed to be like? On one hand is Sigurd, looking like he might catch on fire any moment, gasping between verses as he sings with over-the-top energy. On the other, bass in icy presence appears completely unaffected even as her finger travels at top speed all over her instrument. And then there's Etsuko, who seems to be going into overdrive, desperately trying to bring them together to make a concise sound. Oh jeez, this song's so good. I mean, I'm no expert, but that's what it feels like. She hits the drum energetically, but every few seconds she steals a glance at her two partners, who seems to be in different zones, and distress seems to permeate the combination of their sound. Now, it must be really hard to set a tempo connecting everyone with this much craziness going on. The chorus comes by and the first rises beside me. It's a metal Oba pumping her fist in the air in sync with Etsuko's beat. I immediately feel compelled to join her, even if I don't know the song, and Barbara helps spread the movement. The first pumping catches on to the significant portion of the audience, and at the same time, a more confident smile spreads across Etsuko's face. Taking in with the crowd's reaction, Sigurd and bass seem to have settled on the same tempo, and Zero Absoluto is in total sync. With renewed enthusiasm, Etsuko's drumming becomes more powerful. Yeah! Sigurd lets out a scream in a tone of voice I did not at all expect to come out of his body, and lifts his hand in the air as Etsuko thunders into a solo. Hey! Wow, that's really freaking fast. I can barely see her hands in the blur of drumstick and quivering cymbals. Hey, she's so in the zone, nothing can stop her now. Not even Sigurd backing up with a mischievous shine in his eyes as he prepares to... No way, is he gonna... Everything happens in slow motion. Sigurd takes a leaping step toward the edge of the modest stage. Even his eyes widen as he simply jumps up. The audience was getting into it, sure, with the fist pumping and everything, but there were hardly enough people for a successful stage dive. Sigurd, however, doesn't seem to care at all. OMG, I am horrified as I watch his long legs fly over our heads and the fearful audience members back away. Except for one very loyal metal Oba whom I managed to grab and pull away from the epicenter of the disaster before it happened. I have no idea what's going for Singer's mind as this fall gets closer and closer. But somehow he changes plans in midair and lands, but painfully, I guess, on his feet. Dramatic pose included. OMG! Despite the surprise, Etsuko carries on with her solo and manages to grab everyone's focus. Singer takes the opportunity to quickly crawl his way back on stage in time to join the band for the final verses. It's amazing how he still has the heart and lungs to sing his final words, bringing the number to its end. OMG, Sigurd. Metal Oba was spared. Metal Oba almost got pancaked. Oh man. Long live Metal Oba. Oh, this roller coaster of a show gets an applause it deserves, as well as enthusiastic whistles from the oldest fan, who doesn't seem to care about her near-death experience. Etsuko wipes the sweat off her brow and exchanges relieved glances at her mates. Oh man, this is so funny. She turns this way and waves at us. Concerts really get an adrenaline going, huh? So true. My heart won't calm down after all. Wait, my heart won't calm down at all. End of chapter 1! We did it! Wait, can we save? Wait, we need to save. Ripples in the water. Ooh, interesting. Wait, I gotta save. We gotta save. Hey, let's go! We did it! We finished chapter 1. Is there just 3 chapters? Is it just 3 chapters? Are they all gonna be the same length? We did it! Oh gee. Oh, 4 chapters! Ooh! Interesting. Celebrations. Oh, that's not a tongue twister. We should put in a tongue twister in the tongue twister thingy. Oh, but the last one is much shorter. Oh, okay. We can do 3 and 4 together then. I'm excited. So, okay. We did chapter 1 today. We're gonna do chapter 2 on Friday. And we're gonna do chapter 3 and 4 on Wednesday next week. That's the plan. I'm so excited. I can find you a tongue twister. Okay, I'm scared. I'm so excited. Oh, to finish the game. I'm so happy. Like, even if we did the demo before, it doesn't feel repetitive or anything. I didn't get bored at all. So good. Yay! So guys, if you don't wanna wait for me, if you wanna play the game yourself, the game is pinned on my chat. It's on pinned chat. Make sure to check out the game out. If you can't play it yet, make sure to wishlist it so you can play it later on. But this is such a fun. And what if you have different choices as well? So you gotta try the game yourself, okay? Because these are my choices. Wait, how do I go to the main menu? Think of my shrimpies. Yippee! But thank you again, Dragon Roll Studio, for reaching out to me. Thank you. Really enjoying the game. Found a tongue twister? Shoot me. Shoot me. Oh, thank you. Yahoo! I hope to see you guys more on all the streams, because I'm enjoying all the the behind the scenes that you guys are sharing me. I'm enjoying it, like the references and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys can join me until I finish the game. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching. Also, I don't know why. Why am I lagging so much? I don't know why. Is it a me thing? Probably a me thing. I've been lagging so much. Hope I can be here again too. Yippee! I'm always gonna be live at the same time though. I hope it's not too late for you guys. Hope the time zone is not crazy. It's just the avatar. Okay, the rest of the series is fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, I will stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. EST. That's the usual ones. But I might stream tomorrow. I might stream what do you call that? I might stream collabs randomly. Also, perfect time to go to sleep. Yeah, go get some rest. Go get some rest. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with us. Tomorrow I have a collab. I'm gonna play Repo with friends. So yeah, unexpected streams are usually gonna be collabs. But the usual Yuuki streams, always Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. EST. So you always see Yuuki those times. Yeah. Anyways, I had so much fun. Oh, where's the tongue twister? Is it your... Wait. Where? Where's the tongue twister? Oh, I see it. 6 slippers, snail slid... 6 slippers, snail slid slowly seaward. 6 slippers, snail slid slowly seaward. 6 slippers, snail slid slowly seaward. Did I get it? I got it. 6 slippers... 6... 6 slippers, snail slid slowly... 6 slippers, snail slid slowly seaward. He's good at tongue twisters. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some dinner now. You guys make me hungry. You guys make me hungry. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? I'm so excited to get dinner. And sleep. Yes, sleep. Sleep good. We must sleep. The sleep is good. I'm streaming right now. That I haven't raided yet. I really love the music. It's so good. Ooh, I want to check out Fantasy Live, but it's so expensive. I don't have the money to play Fantasy Live. So let's just go say hi to Mayo, who's playing Fantasy Live. Because I also want to check out the game, but I can't afford it yet. So we just go watch other people stream. But thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow and on Friday. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. And go raid Mayo. Where's my raid message? Where's my raid message? Raid. Ghost raid! We're here to steal your shrimp. That's a raid message. Where's Mayo? Mayo! Still showing. Let's go! Good night, everyone. Oh, wait, no, her stream ended. No, no, wait, Mayo. I was gonna raid. No. Oh man, I assume thank you for the follow. Thank you. I was gonna raid you. You beat me to it. But how was? It was my shrimp. Yeah, I was gonna say we're coming for your shrimp. Oh man. But how was Fantasy Live? I wanted to raid you because I want to go check out the game. But I still so expensive for me. Come for my shrimp next time. I want to. I will. It's a blast. I highly recommend it if you can. Oh man, I really want it. It looks so cute and cozy. It's also multiplayer. Huh, interesting. OMG, that'll be so cool. Wanna play? But it's so expensive. So expensive though. But I'll save up for it. I'll save up for it. But oh man, I was gonna raid you. But if you do need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Let me know if you do get it. It's fun, but yeah, it's a bit pricey. So true. I will. The day to you can get fun. Oh yeah, me and Asa were thinking about this. That we do Opokai game funds, so we can all like donate, like put in money to it, and then get so that we can fund multiplayer games, so that all of us can play together. But that was still so expensive. I don't think it's a good. That was too expensive still. Even if we all pinch in, you know, it's still too expensive. But yeah, this is just an idea. Maybe for like smaller, cheaper, multiplayer games, we can do that. Opokai game funds. Opokai game funds. But anyways, if you do need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Get some rest. I'll go take care of your community. I will send them somewhere nice. Cause I also need to go and eat dinner. My late dinner. Need to eat late dinner. Cause I'm still not hungry before I started stream. But let's go see who's still streaming, huh? Who's streaming? I do need to eat. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. Is Juna still streaming? Wait, I just rated Juna last time though. I feel bad. I feel bad if we keep on going there. I just rated Juna last time. Where should we go, guys? Where should we go get cozy? Where we can all get cozy. Cause I do need to go eat. Ooh. Let me see. Oh man. Ooh. Ooh. A fellow ghosty. No. What should we wait? Should we wait not to? What are they playing? Oh man, I'm shy. Wait, I'm shy. I'm so shy. Wait. I'm a shy ghosty. Okay, we got this. We gotta speed up. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. We need to go. We need to go. I'm hungry. Oh, shrimp! A shrimp! Let's go raid Atya. She's a shrimp. Let's go. She's literally a shrimp. We go say hi. It's playing Voices of the Void. Let's go! Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
shrimp, I'm a little concerned. But it's okay. Hello, Raiders. I hope you're all having a lovely evening.